down my spine, and there's nowhere I'd rather be than in the stir of the echoes, all through the ages, stories of greatness. And I'll never let go till I'm in the pages. Yeah, I'm gonna chase it. I wanna be right there with the heart of a warrior, right there where the pride and glory are. Time's come now. I wanna be right there in the mind of the fearless, right there when the end is nearest. Time's come now. Bring me the fire, bring me the war, give me the ones I came for.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an absolutely another glorious week of Overdrive
Suck.
Championship Wrestling.
Everybody knows we're just here to get to the orange brand, alright? Everybody knows.
Oh yeah, that's cute and shit.
Anyway, do your song and dance.
But as always, we are a week away from Battlescars. I am your host with the most, the P&G of Power, the Exalted One, the manager of the A brand, Mr. Elias Storman. With me, as always, is my partner in crime, the manager of the B brand, the manager of champions, Mr.
Thank you.
Stanley Brewer. Stanley, how are you this week, buddy?
I'm gonna ignore some of the sass on that and say, I'm good. I'm good. I went to the gym. I walked out of the gym, and I went and bought some half-priced Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Need a Kit Kat right now.
I mean, that's smart, but
you
I'm
want
going to be
some?
really smart and wait for 3 days after Halloween to get 75% off candy.
Well, shit, you didn't tell me about that, motherfucker.
Wow,
You tell me I
just
could have
thought
gotten
you
more
just
for the
couldn't
same
wait.
price? Look, do you want a piece of
Yeah,
candy or not?
I just thought you couldn't wait. You were like, yo, when's the best time to get discount? I know you said, where's the best place to get discounts? I was like, CVS, usually. But, you had to wait a couple more days.
Well, I mean,
I did tell you. I was like, because Walmart likes to wait for like 4 days after Halloween.
And
I didn't think you wanted to wait that
I'd
long.
go to Walmart after 5 days, but you said CVS goes half price immediately. You said nothing about two-thirds of the price.
Yeah, 2/3 of the price is like 3 days after.
All right, well, anyways,
But yeah.
I'm going to eat my candy. Why don't you get into your car for tonight?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, let me make sure I'm right. All right, cool. There we go. First off this week, ladies and gentlemen, it is the glorious Women's Championship #1 contenders Battle Royale. I don't know who signed up for this, because once again, it was Find Greg week. Find Greg, sign up for the match. I need to know 2 participants specifically. I wanted Bianca and Jordan to sign up for this. So both of them did. I heard Rhea track down Greg first and scared the shit out of him. So Rhea is probably also in this. But for the other, what's math? 10 minus 3 is 7. 7. The other 7 women, I have no idea. So that's gonna be really curious to see.
Well, I don't know why Greg didn't tell you. He told me, the graphics team.
All right. Well, you gotta leave it as a surprise sometimes. So.
Well, I mean,
I'll find out when
the
you are.
order's going to be random, so it's going to be a surprise on who's who. Anyway, go on to your next match.
All right. Next up, we have the returning Mr. Break the Ceiling Kevin Owens looking up for a tune-up match against Cruz del Toro of Legado del Fantasma. I, for one, expect this match to, unfortunately for Cruz, end quite quickly. Kevin seems to be on the warpath on his mission to become Mr. World Heavyweight Champion.
Of course, he has
After
that match at Battle Scars.
Of course, he does have that match at Battlescars. He earned that. He officially cashed in last week via Twitter, or Tweeter, I should say. We don't want to get struck. Yeah, and we refuse to call it the other thing. Next up, we've got a grudge rematch from Week 5 of Glory. It's Team Canada and Josh Alexander and Prince Pretty himself, Tyler Breeze, taking on FTR in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team match. I'm for one very excited to see this. These guys have been chirping at each other in the back for the last few weeks, and I feel like it's time to try and see if Team Canada can even the score, or will they fall to 0-2 against FTR.
This is 100% just going to be like an indie spot fest. I am letting you know now.
Oh, I'm already hip. I love it. I'm here for it. I expect greatness. two of the best tag teams in all of Overdrive competing here tonight. I definitely think, in my opinion, the next tag team champions on the Glory brand come out of this match. Next up, we've got Lance Archer looking for revenge for being eliminated in the Pick Your Poison match last week, taking on Santos Escobar in a last man standing match. Unfortunately for Santos, I think this one's going to be rough. Lance confronted Santos backstage last week, threw him around a little bit. Cameras came a little bit late. I had to break that up. Broken nail. Not happy about it. First time in my life I got a manicure, and then they fucked my nails up. I docked both of their pay a little bit. All right, and I had a date that night too. Just ruined everything. Anyway, so Lance asked for this match. Santos agreed. Hopefully he doesn't get buried alive, because I like the kid.
It's not that kind of match, thank God.
Right. We would never, right? Next up, Candice LeRae is looking to avenge the Ways lost to the Odd Couple on the way to a potential rematch for the women's tag team titles, as she goes one-on-one with the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. I think this is just going to be a quality women's match, and I can't wait to see if Candice can come out on top. And in our main event, Ricochet has the opportunity to make history and become the first ever African American glorious Overdrive World Champion. And with that being said, Otis, the big guy, is looking to defend that championship not once, but twice in the next 2 weeks. Obviously, he's got Ricochet here tonight. Ricochet won that championship eliminator match 2 weeks ago. And now, even if he gets past Ricochet, he still has to worry about Kevin Owens. And can the big guy, who's honestly the most hunted man in Overdrive right now, because you got to remember, Okada-san is still lurking in the wings, make his way out of the turmoil that is Battle Scars?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're Otis, life is just incredibly tough right now. As you said, this man has had a target on his back for weeks now. And he's got a whole gauntlet. And don't forget, Miro also has a Pick Your Poison title shot for any title that he pleases. Now, of course, if he loses, he's barred from challenging again, so long as Otis or Ricochet or Kevin Owens or whoever makes that a Battle Scars champion is champion. But quite honestly, I mean, these are stretches. These are moments where you, I feel, really show who you are as a champion. And you know what? Otis had a great journey to get to the top of the mountain where he is. He's a big boy, which means he's a hungry boy. I think he's going to take this challenge head on. And, you know, I'm not supposed to be rooting for anyone in your brand, but I do love Otis. I think he comes out of all of this still Overdrive champion. But, you know, wouldn't complain about, you know, KO, you know, finally getting that, you know, world championship shot. You know, motherfucking Fastlane and Goldberg and I could list all the reasons, but nah, it is a tough stretch for Otis. But you know, when you're a champion, you're gonna be tested in more ways than one. So it's gonna be fascinating to see how the landscape of your brand, you know, see how it changes in the weeks to come.
Yeah, so the A brand has a lot to look forward to in the next 3 weeks. Obviously, again, Miro has that Pick Your Poison match. I mean, it's not necessarily he cashed in on Otis. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't, but, you know, Edge, the current international champion, is a very quality contender, and Miro loves taking lesser titles in the views of the audience. There is no mid-card on my brand, but, you know, he loves making titles like that look more important. So, I mean, he could obviously go after the international champion, but more than likely, Otis has a very tough road ahead of him. But with that being said, let's get into the matches tonight. We've got women's action. It is the #1 contender Battle Royale to see who faces the Iron Man, Becky Lynch, at Battle Scars.
Now, of course, on both brands, both women's champions have not lost their title since winning it, both respectively winning their titles at Wrestle Mayhem. And, you know, I mean, what's happening over on the Orange brand is a whole different can of worms, but, you know, we don't see Becky on Overdrive TV all that much, you know, and I mean, you know, granted, you know, she's a pay-per-view wrestler, but not necessarily a bad thing if you can come out and deliver on those pay-per-views. And here comes Ruby Soho, a newcomer to the white brand, but she's the Iron Man for a reason. Becky Lynch, every single match, much to my dismay, has just absolutely shown why she is Glorious Women's Champion. You know, and obviously it's a huge opportunity for whoever wins, but, you know, it's a huge obstacle, huge mountain to climb if you go up against the Iron Man.
No, it's a very good point. Obviously, Becky has earned the fact that she can show up whenever she wants 10 times over at this point. She was a very pivotal part of the early days of Glory. You know, we saw her week to week, but, you know, she's a mother. Seth Rollins has a back that's a really good powerbomb away from being absolutely useless. So clearly she's worried about her husband over there on the Orange Brand. So she takes some time off to look after the little baby Rouge at the crib. I don't blame her for that. When she shows up, she puts in work. And that's all she needs to worry about.
And speaking of work, it took a lot of work for Becky Lynch to take down this woman, Cora Jade, who challenged Lynch at Defiance in the first ever chairs match. And those two fought in one corner for, I think, upwards of like 7 minutes, all right? The fight was so intense, they could not move from where they were. And once the chairs inevitably did get involved, whew, the brutality on display, it's almost too much for me to say.
No, absolutely. Defiance was a hell of a match. And then, you know, Cora actually teamed up with Julius Creed to take on Becky and Priest a week before Defiance. 2 amazing matches back-to-back for Cora and Becky, respectively. So, yeah, Becky's taking the month off, but she'll be back next week for Battle Scars. And I think Cora Jade would love to run that back, but she has to make it through 9 other women first.
And, I mean, and honestly, you know, I mean, I feel like if either of these two went on the win, what an absolute moment it would be, a moment of just proving themselves. Ruby, obviously, she's had a title match before, that Defiant ladder match. She's had big opportunities, but just hasn't been able to pull through. Not just here on Overdrive, but also, you know, just in the wider wrestling landscape. You know, and Cora Jade, you know, she's so young in her career. She was so close to the mountaintop that is the Glorious Women's Division. And by God, I know she would do anything to get back there. And Ruby reverses that, slap to the face, and punch to the back. And these two getting very physical early on.
No, absolutely. And I know Ruby would love to tie it up again with Becky. These two haven't touched each other in any way since April of 2019 in the alternate universe, back when she was still known as the Riot One. So,
and the Riot won with the first elimination. There goes Cora Jade.
And I think Cora can't be happy with that one, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, no, Ruby Riot, now Ruby Soho would love to get her hands on the man again.
And here's a former #1 contender in herself. Becky Lynch's Wrestle Mayhem opponent. Here comes Big Mama Pump.
Yeah, I think Ruby's got a lot of work cut out for her here against Jordan. Obviously, one of the strongest, if not the strongest women on all of Overdrive.
And Ruby immediately, she's been favoring that little swinging neck breaker all match. She did it to Jade, I believe, twice. Ruby lifting up Big Mama Pump. Woo! Planting her on her face.
Ruby showing she's not afraid of getting physical, and I think that's 100% the mentality you have to have against an athlete the caliber of Jordan Grace.
But of course, there's that power, being able to eventually and almost inevitably power out of that submission hold. That's an interesting maneuver to have in a Battle Royal / Battle Rumble, whatever the fuck we want to call it. We call it whatever the hell we please. So the graphic wasn't wrong, you're wrong. But now Jordan Grace trying to showcase that power. Corner eliminations are very, very tricky, though. And Ruby?
No, absolutely. A little bit more effort to not only lift your opponent up over onto the turnbuckle, but then over the ropes as well.
Wait.
Now,
Ruby
trying again, looking for her second elimination.
Oh, what a save.
No, almost. Jordan Grace hanging on for the life of her.
And it looks like Grace might get a little bit of relief here. Soho,
we look forward to number 4. 2,
Dakota
1.
Kai.
the captain of Team Kick and one half of the Player Haters, a tag team who's absolutely been making their way up the rankings here in Overdrive.
And Dakota
I, for
Kai.
one, I would love Dakota to come out the #1 contender here.
And Dakota Kai biding her time, waiting for a moment when both women were vulnerable, and now taking over for Ruby Soho. Oh, but Jordan Grace finally a chance to catch herself. Oh, but Dakota, though, handling everybody.
What a drop kick there. Oh, stiff right there.
I mean, that's just the power of Jordan Grace. She can seemingly come back and just devastate you with a couple different blows. I mean, they once tried to put over
Ruby.
They once tried to put over the great Khali as a huge wrestler. Oh, God. Wait a second. This is a Khali-style elimination. Both women.
2-on-1 now.
Ah, no.
But no, Jordan Grace showing that she is the apex predator in this situation. Shout out Randy Orton. Wait now.
But
Dakota.
as I was saying, though, you know, great Khali, they once tried to put him over saying that his offense was slow, but he's getting hit with sledgehammers. Well, Jordan Grace's offense is not slow, but you are indeed getting hit with sledgehammers, you know, or as we call them around here, the fucking, oh God, the Papa
Asian.
No, well, no, for her case, the Papa Morellas.
Yeah, shout out Santino.
Can't believe
Papa
he came back.
Demore. Shout out Scott Demore. Yeah, no,
Papa
I'm
Demore.
super excited. Santino's had a couple matches since then.
Uh-oh, here comes another new acquisition for Glory.
The Nightmare herself. Can Mommy of the Judgment Day start what is the takeover of the Zenith brand, the white brand, Overdrive Glory, by winning this #1 contenders match and then going to Battle Scars and beating Becky?
And eat, sleep, breathe. If I don't win, I read. And Rhea Ripley taking over in this match, trying to eliminate Dakota. But Dakota using punches instead of kicks to her advantage. Oh, Jordan Grace, though, in the crosshairs.
Oh, this is a matchup I would love to see one-on-one.
Two physically gifted
Snake
women. Ooh, wow. And that now Mommy, as you said, trying to make the Zenith brand her brand. What's Dakota thinking? Ooh, Dakota taking out Ruby. Ruby Soho still hanging strong in this match. But no one's been eliminated since she took out Cora Jade. Now Mommy, what a German.
What a German there. It's very reminiscent to last week's Pick Your Poison, in which Cody Rhodes, unfortunately, again, the story is just forever put on hold, eliminated first. and then
Cody Rhodes' story is going to take as long as One Piece.
Oh my God.
I think we just passed Denny's lobby.
Come back.
And Jordan Grace, what a roll. And now Ruby planning Mommy, Jordan Grace dropping Dakota, and here comes the next entrant. It will be
number 6.
And this is
like
something.
Ruby got a little bit of help now. Liv Morgan always saying, watch her. Can we watch her become #1 contender tonight? Is the question, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, but here's a bigger question. As we've asked before on this brand, can they coexist? Are Ruby Soho and Liv Morgan going to, form an alliance? Are they going to go after each other? Very, very, very interesting things happening in this match. What a kick to the face by Ruby! And Rhea Ripley is down. And now another kick.
Absolutely everywhere.
And now Ruby is the only one standing. Hurricane Rana.
Straight planting Jordan Grace there. Ruby is the only woman standing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Currently.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan's up.
Oh, Liv Morgan going right after her.
Pure betrayal here by Morgan.
And there goes Dakota Kai. Rhea Ripley eliminates her. The Riot Squad will form no more on the Zenith brand. Liv Morgan immediately going after her former friend.
I mean, well, maybe Liv's still heated about the way the Riot Squad broke up. Who knows?
I mean, but that wasn't necessarily Ruby's fault. Oh, and a scissor kick.
I mean,
that 100% was Ruby's fault, the scissor kick.
Yeah, there was a heel turn involved. I mean, originally Sarah Logan got sent to the opposite brand, but after that, Liv and Ruby still tried to make it work. But that heel turn did indeed happen.
But now Jordan,
I mean, maybe she's not over that.
But now Jordan Grace bashing the heads of the newcomers together. Here comes Mandy Rose, someone who's been trying desperately to get some momentum.
Oh yes, the leader of Toxic Attraction. Unfortunately, Mandy just hasn't been able to pick up the pace compared to her stablemates who've been in several high-profile matches here on the Zenith brand.
And Liv Morgan's going to just kind of pull herself away for a second as the
Rhea.
other 4 women in this match go after each other. 2 eliminations so far.
Yeah, we
Ruby.
lost Dakota, Kai, and Cora Jade.
Hey,
and
look at that.
Ruby
We got a new subby. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome in.
is going after Jordan. Jordan Grace has been eliminated.
Oh, wow. I was reading the subscription, and I'm so dyslexic I couldn't read the name. My apologies.
Ruby Soho now has, what, you got two eliminations.
Yeah, wow. And she has most eliminations in this match because now it's Jordan Grace, Dakota Kai, and then Cora Jade was the first one to go out. And what's Ruby thinking here? Oh, planning
Ruby.
Mandy on her back. And
Planning SEO there.
And Mommy
Taking
a
a moment to
teleportation
celebrate.
drop kick, and we're getting some dual offense going on right here.
What a DDT by Soho there.
But as soon as she's done, Rhea picks her up. And Ruby might have been going for the elimination there, but Mommy battling back. And the, and the 2 new
it's
debuts.
the battle of the goth girls. And then Mandy's just here.
Is Ruby goth? Real talk.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. That just doesn't. That strikes like rock, but not like goth.
Excuse me.
Is goth rock a thing?
She's Scene. The Scene kid?
Scene.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
Scene,
about?
you don't know what Scene is?
No, it's the first time I'm hearing about it. Educate me.
Okay, so it's like
Oh,
goth
God.
girl but light.
Goth girl, but light.
Yeah.
We talking like the iPod Touch
light
to
beard?
the? Are we
Yeah,
talking like
you
the
know,
iPod Touch to the iPhone?
No. You have beard and then you have light beard.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What the? Okay, this is interesting. And meanwhile, as we're talking about absolutely nothing at all, here comes Indy Hartwell. Her tag partner, Candice LeRae, has a match later tonight, but Indy would love, and this would be a huge opportunity right here to face Becky Lynch, and she's going right after Ruby Soho. This is interesting.
Yeah, no. Indy.
Oh, wait a second.
Irish whip.
A little bit of teamwork.
Straight into Ripley there. But yeah, no. Scene kids are like goth kids who like colors. In my opinion.
Goth kids with colors.
yeah. It's like goth kids who like colors.
Do they come in like Pokemon versions of like Scene Kid Blue, Scene Kid Red, Scene Kid
I mean,
Green?
well, clearly Ruby's Scene Kid Green. Leaf Green to be specific.
I mean, hey,
Indy
and you know what? She
working
entered
on
at
the
number
legs of
1.
Rhea.
You want to know who the first Pokemon was? A fucking Bulbasaur.
This is at least in the Pokédex.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, because the first Pokemon's a very Jamie Hayter making her way to the ring now.
And this is interesting. Her tag partner just got eliminated a few minutes ago. And now this is interesting because now you have 2 halves of established tag teams in the ring right now. And I mean, as we've seen, tag team wrestlers, going on a singles run, has worked out tremendously for some. Obviously, Otis, he stands atop OCW right now. And if you really want to stretch, Edge, our international champion, he got his start as a tag team.
This is very true.
Granted, Christian's not here. We're trying to protect the children here, but
No, we don't need to step farther here in the current market that is the building brand of Overdrive. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Once we're a little bit more established, because I talked to Christian. He wanted a little bit more money than we had to offer. He wanted that fat check. I get it.
He also
don't
wanted to
appreciate it.
adopt somebody that we weren't. I don't know if we have
Yeah.
legal attorney over that.
Apparently, he and Johnny Gargano got into it backstage over Indy Hartwell's career, and I just felt like it wasn't the right time to invite all that animosity into the brand. Indy.
Something about
I
this
should
whole
now.
discussion feels wrong.
Hater.
Back to the match
Planting
now.
Soho. Now we'll find out who the final entrance into the match is. And I've got a feeling, because she's the only one I talked about who hasn't been seen.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord!
Bianca Belair at
This ring
the
is
number
stacked.
10 spot here. Honestly, if I'm all the other women, I'm severely concerned.
I mean, obviously the EST, one of the most powerful women in a physical sense in all of professional wrestling right now. And look at her, she's got Ruby up. This could be the end of
Standing
entrant
there.
001.
Menacingly.
I think she's squeezing her.
Yeah, no, it looks like a torture rack. I mean, but that's the first step in getting into that KOD.
Oh, what a neck breaker by Indy.
Running neck breaker by Indy Hartwell.
That almost looked like an RKO, real talk. I mean, granted, RKO's got, neck breaker DNA. And another one.
God.
Except neck breaker's on the back.
What a massive clothesline by Rhea Ripley to Ruby there.
Yeah, but look at Indy Hartwell, though. Indy's had, back-to-back neck breakers. Indy's been hot. I don't think I've really seen anyone take her down quite yet. And Bianca showcasing that power.
Follow-away slam to the Nightmare Rhea Ripley there. And Ruby, unfortunately, has officially been eliminated by Jamie Hayter.
But what a gutsy performance by Ruby Soho tonight. She leaves with 2 eliminations and lasted all the way from spot 1 to the final competitor. But now we got 4 women, and Indy's
planting Mandy
stunned.
there.
And I didn't see them move, but whatever Rhea hit Indy with.
It looked like the Riptide there.
That's what I'm thinking, but, can't confirm or deny. I was looking at other stuff. And now, whoa!
Crucifix bomb there.
Now Bianca once again.
Overhead press. Will she throw Rhea out? No. Ooh.
And Rhea landing.
Into the moonsault?
Rhea landing on the W and the moonsault on the W. Now, question is, who will get the W in this final 5 in the 10 women battle rumble?
Oh, powerbomb. But I think Bianca's head clipped the turnbuckle there. Irish whip. No. Counter.
Indy Hartwell still battling. Oh, whoa, what a reversal by Rhea Ripley into a bridge suplex.
Bianca now.
Mandy taking her down. Bianca going for that fabled corner elimination. One of the hardest eliminations. Maybe Bianca's just trying to strut her shit. Meanwhile, Rhea takes down Mandy, middle of the ring. Big boot by Indy.
Big boot by Indy. Yeah, and unfortunately, that corner elimination, hardest in the game.
And they keep
Bianca
going
fails.
for it. I don't know why.
Planting Bianca now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe just muscle memory.
And Mandy Rose dropping Indy on the rope. And if Indy's not careful, Mandy Rose might be able to take her. Oh, wait. Bianca, though, lending some assistance.
Ooh.
Down goes Mandy. What a arm drag by Jamie. Yeah, Deep is right. That's, Indy's not an easy person to take down. But she takes down Bianca, elbow to the back. And now what's Hayter thinking? Trying to get something. Oh, my goodness. And now Bianca's down. Mandy Rose is down. Looks like Jamie Hayter's down. So now it's just Indy and Rhea. Indy takes her down. Crucifix bomb again.
Another crucifix there by Hayter.
And now Jamie Hayter looking to go on a run.
I don't know at this point who's going to win this match.
Jamie Hayter saved herself very quickly. That veteran instinct really kicking in.
Indy.
A spine buster by
planting
Indy.
Mandy with a double A spine buster there. And these two have a very coveted history.
Now Jamie, whatever she was thinking, Bianca powers out in the drop kick.
What a drop kick there. Oh no. Looking for it? No.
Ooh. What's she thinking? Oh God, backbreaker and an alley-oop by Rhea.
Alley-oop bomb in the corner. Another backbreaker by Bianca here.
Well, no. Now she's just stretching Rhea out. Which I mean, that's a strange strategy to go for in a battle rumble, but it can work. Oh my goodness! Hayter just took care of Mandy Rose. Backdropping
what an elimination. Jamie Hayter now with 2.
And we're now to the final 4. Which of these 4 women are going to go on to challenge the glorious women's champion Becky Lynch? Time will tell.
Honestly, any of these final 4 would be a phenomenal match for Becky, but I feel like I gotta root for the underdog, Indy Hartwell, in this situation.
Honestly, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, because Indy's shown so much poise in this match. Like,
absolutely working Bianca Belair here. 3 stiff shots.
I mean, she's going toe-to-toe with the best that women's wrestling has to offer, and she is standing her ground. And Indy, again, that corner elimination, hardest in the game. And Indy trying to look for that flex.
Oh, spear by Rhea. Unfortunate for Indy here, but all 4 of these women are former women's champions in their own right. AEW, Raw Women's, SmackDown Women's, and NXT respectively.
NXT. And now Hayter, we've seen a lot of promise from Hayter in this match, and
Rhea, oh
Ripley,
my
Jesus.
God. What a choke slam bomb there.
Absolutely no
Oh,
regard.
KOD? No.
Oh, and Indy's
Countered by
eliminated.
Rhea.
Jamie Hayter takes out
Unfortunate.
Indy Hartwell. So now we're down to the final 3.
Planning Rhea, we are down to 3.
All right, when we get to final 2, someone's got to point at the sign. I don't care if there's no sign. You point at it anyway.
Oh, and a spear by Bianca.
So this is final 3. In this final
KOD
3. Oh, hits it!
lands it.
Bianca Belair, she has struggled to find momentum.
Rhea? Oh, excuse me. Can't she get rid of Rhea here? She's the only woman standing. This is her moment.
She has struggled to find momentum here in OCW. She's been in several showcases.
DDT.
Meanwhile, Jamie Hayter, we haven't seen much of her in singles action. Player Hayter's getting extremely over as an act. And then we have Mommy, brand new to the Zenith brand as part of that blockbuster trade that brought her over.
No,
oh,
she eliminated Ripley.
One half of the Player Haters, Jamie Hayter, and then Bianca Belair. Your final 2. Who will face Becky? And Bianca.
I for one, am completely surprised about the endings of this match so far.
I mean, Bianca's taking full advantage of her position here. This was drawn completely at random, at least according to what Greg told me. And, Bianca came in at number 10. She has the most energy, most time to rest. She's brought out the big guns. It's the second time she's done the lateral press. She's done the KOD. It's the second moonsault. She knew she could come out here and had more energy to spare than everybody else, and she's taking advantage.
Bianca, is she going for the corner now? Smart.
Going for the regular.
Oh,
she does
and
it.
the University of Tennessee graduate earned her spot at Battlescars. In the rematch of the decade, it will be Bianca Belair against the Iron Man, Becky Lynch.
Wow. Bianca Belair comes in at 10, takes full advantage. There she goes, points at the sign that's not even there. That's what we call a work, ladies and gentlemen. And that is how we open up Overdrive programming here tonight. Welcome in, all ye of the OCW Nebula. Thoughts on the opening match tonight?
Absolutely astounding work by all 10 women. There's a reason they're signed to the Zenith brand. I think Becky's in trouble. Honestly, Becky Lynch returned in the alternate universe at SummerSlam and took the Raw Women's Championship at the time away from Bianca Belair.
I was there.
I
was there for that.
22 seconds. Yeah, that was 22 seconds.
The only decent brand that fucking the only decent story late stage Vince McMahon I think ever told coming out the pandemic.
Right, and I want to say obviously Bianca was able to pick up that win in the rematch. But yeah, they're 1-1 when it comes to title matches, as far as I can remember. So
damn, and we're having the rubber match right here in
Battlescars.
OCW. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. But now, next up, Becky. I'm sure Becky will have a tweet waiting for that. But next up, we've got Mr. Break the Ceiling himself, Kevin Owens, looking for a tune-up against Cruz del Toro. But honestly, I know Cruz. He's not a lightweight. I think Kevin may be overlooking the kid a little bit, but we'll see.
It's been an interesting road for Legado del Fantasma as a whole. I mean, Santos Escobar having some high-profile matches. He has one later tonight. Kevin Owens, for the most part, though, he's had a few matches, and he's been ringside for some, but he's just been kind of taking it easy. As he tweeted last week, he's been waiting, strategizing. I don't know if I said that word correctly. Biding his time. And now he feels this is his time to strike, because if he gets Otis next week, Otis is going to be worn down, obviously from his match with Ricochet. If he gets Ricochet, he gets an inexperienced world champion with all eyes, all pressure on him for his first defense. I think that KO, was brilliant in his execution of cashing in his break the ceiling contract.
No, absolutely. Kevin is no stranger to being the guy, to being the main event, to being world champion. He's done it in multiple promotions. And I definitely think if Ricochet can manage the opportunity, he's in for a treat or should I say a threat. You know, it's Halloween as we're recording this. Next week at Battlescars. But Cruz del Toro is also a guy who hasn't really had too many chances to have a quality match like this in a one-on-one situation. So you have to think, like, not only does he want to represent Legato here, but maybe prove that he deserves to be looked at as a potential single star.
Hey, speaking of Halloween, you want some candy?
Sure, I'll take a Kit Kat.
Okay. Okay, and then shoot a Kit Kat, and then there you go. I'm slipping it into your back pocket that you have.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome.
Indeed.
He's a PNG, but he's pretty three-dimensional, folks. Well, 2.5D.
Yeah, I remember it's 2.5D, and the 0.5's all in the pants.
God damn it. Fuck you, because that's goddamn hilarious. Oh, Dora!
Cruz! What a German there.
That fucking caught me off guard.
I told you Cruz del Toro is a phenomenal competitor. He's not going to go down easy in this match.
Oh, and Kevin Owens immediately...
Tornado DDT.
Fuck? No, excuse me. How the fuck did he do that?
I don't know. That's not something you see from guy Kevin Owens' side.
He wasn't doing that in fucking ROH, the Super Indie. Like, god damn.
Well, remember, Overdrive is Super Indie Squared.
Super Indie. The Super Duper Indie.
Yeah, did you not see that phenomenal moonsault from the Creed Bros at Defiance to win the title?
No,
yeah,
I have, because it's in the intro, and the intro's stuck in my head. Like, literally, this is...
standing Spanish fly.
On Kevin Owens, a huge target. And listen, this is a shoot. This is not a work, what I'm about to say, okay? Legit, whenever we're rolling oh my god, I can't even finish my story. This is a fucking spot fest. I am here. Okay, I'll tell my story later, because this is epic. These two guys,
Owens.
a mile a minute.
I thought he was going for the pop-up powerbomb there. Irish whip by Cruz now.
Wow.
I don't think Kevin Owens was expecting to receive this much, damage in this match. And I think he underestimated a very game opponent who's looking to prove a point.
I mean, dude, the OCW Nebula is going nuts right now. Like, this building just started shaking so much, my camera feed went out. And Owens a DDT on the floor. Oh my god. Okay, I can tell the story now. This is a 100% shoot, not a work what I'm about to say. Because that Creed Brothers fucking moonsault in the intro, that's burned into my mind, because every time we play the intro, I always sing it. Because I spent so much time editing that shit that I know which video goes with what lyrics. And, Kevin
it's also
Owens
a really great song.
Kevin Owens was not moving. He was not getting up. Del Toro, another kick in the neck.
I'm shocked right now, honestly. I think KO is too.
Now, I mean, Del Toro's obviously got something to prove here. What a suplex by Owens.
Suplex cover.
He got a one. I mean, Owens thought this was just going to be an easy tune-up match, but no, Del Toro's saying, I'm going to make you work for it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by Cruz's work right now. Owens working on the arm.
I mean, we couldn't fucking even catch our breaths. All the shit that was happening at the beginning.
Drop down.
Owens.
Leapfrog.
Oh, with that. Oh my god.
Elbow to his throat there. Kevin Owens taking a moment to talk.
And he missed the drop kick.
And
oh, with another clothesline.
There's a lariat there.
Or lariat. It didn't.
Same thing. One of them just seems to hit a little bit harder than the other.
Oh, it's pop up power bomb, and that might be it.
Cover. 1, 2.
Ooh.
Oh, Cruz kicks out. KO can't be happy with that one.
No, he can't. But remember, he's got more than one finish.
Oh. Package
Wait a second. Oh my god.
No. Oh,
closest thing you can get to in this environment. Let's be real.
Oh, but KO
Owens stunner.
That's got to be it.
That's all
Cover.
she wrote.
In the middle of the ring. 1, 2.
That's all
3.
she wrote.
Kevin Owens beats a very game Cruz del Toro in quick fashion. I think KO was a little bit surprised there.
damn, Cruz del Toro out the gate like a bat out of hell. But Kevin Owens, again, to him, this was a tune-up, and what a tune-up that was.
I mean, honestly, I think this, in a sense, may have been the better match than Kevin Owens wanted. But I think this is the match he needed. You know, he's been at home. Obviously, he's worked out a bit, biding his time. He's got a ring at the house. But I think Cruz showing that, you know, don't take him lightly was just what Kevin Owens needed to get in the mind state of challenging for the Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship. Because in the event Ricochet wins, Ricochet has gone toe-to-toe with some of the best on this planet. And in every promotion he's been in. Guys like Will Ospreay, guys like Rusev, formerly known as Miro, guys like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, you know, Mil Muertes in Lucha Underground. Shout out LU. You know, I definitely think Kevin Owens next week is game for whoever walks out tonight as World Heavyweight Champion. But next up, 2 out of 3 falls. Team Canada,
how the
FTR.
Fuck could you do this to me? You know,
I'm sorry.
you know how long.
Did you not book a 6-man tag like 2 weeks ago that went 45 minutes?
Yes, which is why we implemented time limits. All right, there are precedents to why we do what we do now.
All right, well, I already talked to the guys. I was like, yo, try to keep it under 30. You know, if you need to break out a finisher early, do what you got to do. So, we'll see.
Of course, FTR has never been a stranger to 2 out of 3 falls matches. I mean, they've had plenty of them, whether it's the Briscoes, whether it's Bullet Club Gold. I mean, these guys know what it's like to be in an absolute battle, and, well, they're going to get one because they got the prettiest weapon and the walking weapon sitting across from them in the ring tonight.
Absolutely. You know, Josh Alexander and Tyler Breeze, Team Canada. I wanted them to go by the North, but out of respect to Ethan Page, Josh Alexander said no, so they are Team Canada because everybody in Impact at one point has been Team Canada. So, you know, they're here, they're ready, and they're looking for revenge from episode 5. You know, they lost that number 1 contenders match, and then FTR, we're talking about, you know, trying to get another shot at Greet Bros last week backstage, and Team Canada took offense to that. And then FTR, of course, as they're right, brought up the fact that Team Canada has never beaten FTR. And they said, well, not only are we going to beat you next week, we're going to do it twice. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Book it. Sounds great to me.
Oh, man. And of course, you know, talking about the Creed brothers, they're coming off a dominating victory over Judgment Day in their rematch, elimination table style. Creed Bros winning 2-0. And in an alternate universe, Creed Bros actually made their debut on Raw last night, and from what I understand, they did extremely well. Or 2 nights ago, I'm sorry.
They had that Trick or Street fight, or Trick or Scares. They had a cool-ass match on NXT Halloween Havoc, too. I don't remember what it was called. Cause
it was probably Tables, Ladders, and Scares.
That sounds right.
Because, well, that became a thing, when Shotzi was down there, because that was the first time they did NXT Halloween Havoc, and she was the host, and so like everyone spun a wheel, and it was like for some matches you spun a wheel, and every match it was a stipulation, but with a spooky name to it.
Right.
Now that's my
Tables, Ladders, and Scares. That's what it was. Yeah, the Creed Bros beat Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, a tag team who deserves a lot better than what they're getting.
Yeah, I've always loved Humberto Carrillo. His first match on Raw, I still remember when Seth Rollins was like, hey, listen, you're new, right? I'm going to give you a chance. And he and Rollins had a banger TV match. This is when Rollins was
Alexander.
Red Universal Champion.
Working the leg there of Dax.
Now, but speaking of NXT, three of the 4 guys in this ring have been in NXT. Whoa, my God, the power.
One overhead suplex there.
The power of Josh Alexander on display. Oh, Christ.
3 of these 4 men are former NXT Tag Team Champions. Covered.
One. Oh, out at 1. Cash Wheeler didn't even need to jump in. I mean, he knew what was up.
Josh Alexander.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I know you have your era of NXT. My era is literally pandemic era. Because
Yeah, no, Pandemic NXT was dope.
Because they were competing head to head with AEW, so that's where like the TV pay-per-view started. And goddamn, some of those were great. Oh, a crossbody that Prince Pretty misses, and Dax looks just outright pissed off.
I mean, you gotta feel for him a bit, right? Because they're so used to being at the top of the card everywhere they go.
Double
and,
back body drop.
They're not right now.
Now, of course, FTR, you know, they did not have to attend Random Tag Team Maneuver School because they've been a tag team forever and ever. But, you know, Alexander and Breeze probably had to go there for a couple of classes.
Yeah, no, I mean, for a refresher, as a new tag team, obviously, they're both former tag team champions.
Now.
Yeah. Well, Random Tag Team Maneuver School is important. It's pivotal to the lore that is professional wrestling, especially here in Overdrive, so I'm glad you're acknowledging it.
I mean, like I said, it's canon now. I kind of have to. It's Cash Wheeler. Good lord, hitting the face, the moneymaker of Prince Pretty. Oh, and knee to the chest. And Tyler Breeze, he's riding around in absolute pain. And now a foot to the ass. And now a taunt, which gets him nowhere. What a kick by Prince Pretty. Cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Kick out.
And Dax Hardwood, nowhere to be found on that. I guess he knew, but... Okay.
Oh.
In the OCW Nebula, chanting for tag team wrestling, something this whole company tries to pride itself on. Here comes Dax once again.
Planning Breeze is there.
He's working on that arm. Got him in an arm bar. And Breeze, he's close enough to the ropes. Doesn't need the tap, though. But now Dax still working on that arm. I think. Drags him near the middle of the ring. Oh, now might be stepping into the sharpshooter. Yeah, Shawn Michaels' favorite submission. And he has to break it up almost immediately. Goes for an elbow drop and misses. And Breeze not going for the tag, but instead... sending Dax into the corner. DDT.
What a tornado DDT there.
And the athleticism of Tyler Breeze cannot be understated.
No, this guy should have been champion a lot more during his time with the other company in the alternate universe. Unfortunately, you know,
like not even
Vince McMahon can't book his way around the table.
Like not even a US title, dude. Like that's
or an IC, which honestly every guy that looks like him has held at one point.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Let me see: Dolph Ziggler, John Morrison, Zack Ryder. Yeah, checks out. Now Dax Hardwood takes care of both parts of Team Canada, and he's going to take a rest while Cash Wheeler, probably the most rested man, is going to come in.
Oh, Irish whip.
Back body drop by Breeze. Here's the cover. And that could have been the greatest back body drop to ever exist, but we'll never know because Dax caused the kick out. Oh, what a pretty DDT.
Drop kick now.
Now Breeze is absolutely on a hot streak. Remember, this is international rules.
Another DDT planting him.
International rules means 2 out of 3 falls, and Breeze trying to be a smart guy, but Dax, the even smarter guy, 10-star FTR after all. And Breeze trying to show just how pretty he is. And FTR says, you ain't even pretty in pink. Oh, wow!
Oh.
Head sees oars.
Stomping on the back of the head of Cash there.
Cutting right through the locked and loaded Cash Wheeler. And here comes Alexander, who takes him down.
Stiff shot there.
Now Alexander, much to probably Catch's dismay, now the most well-rested man. Well-rested man in the match. Oh, and here we go. Here's the cover. One. Kick out at 1.
Kick out. The Breeze not even attempting to break it up.
Now, because he knew Walking Weapon just had to reload.
Tag.
And let's see if he still has 8 clips in the mag and avoids that.
Alexander.
Uh-oh. And Dax is about to be in a bad, bad way.
Tag.
These are 2 bad men doing bad things. Oh, double shoulder tackle. Oh, but Dax is right back up. Going after Breeze. Who's the legal
Breeze.
man now?
Russian leg sweep.
And still no falls in this match. Uh-oh, looking for that sharpshooter again. Maybe gonna try to tap him. Here comes Alexander. Oh, Breeze taps. That's the first fall. Just in time.
Josh Alexander. Wait, immediately into the cover. 1.
Wow.
2.
That's a veteran maneuver. Caught Alexander while he was trying to get back to his spot.
Harwood. Planning
Into the
Breeze.
bridge.
Fisherman. 1, 2.
Whoa.
That might have been it. Kick out by Breezes.
And how Breeze manages to kick out because Alexander was staring into space. I guess
Into the submission. Got the arm.
I mean, that's an immense amount of faith in your teammate. And Alexander still. And even Dax is like, are you going to come get your mans? The stare down that just occurred. Man. And Tyler Breeze, he needs a helping hand. He needs it fast. He's not getting it from Cash Wheeler. And Cash Wheeler saying, I don't need to reload. I'm going to get it done right here. And now he might be looking for a sharpshooter. Locks it in. Is Alexander going to make it this time? He does.
This time. And again, he's going for the drop kick in that situation, which cost him last time. I don't think that's a smart move. No, go
ahead.
That inverted figure 4 leg lock, picking up 1 pinfall, or 1 fall, I should say, for FTR. And again, Dax was looking for, Cash was looking for it this time.
And Breeze, Breeze was down, but here he goes.
There he is.
Prince Pretty got a second win.
Got to tag out here. Oh no, chop block to the leg.
Oh, but there's the tag. Here comes Alexander.
Can Josh make the difference? European uppercut.
Don't you mean Canadian uppercut? Oh, shit. Alexander out, but back in. Oh, trying to catch Dax off guard, and he does.
And he does.
Oh, but Dax.
Counter. Reverse DDT.
Little Scorpion Death Drop action, and Alexander not quite slow to get up, but...
Cash.
I think
running shoulder tackle.
If I'm Alexander, something's got to give. Something's got to snap in you. And Alexander's busted open.
Busted open there. Drop kick now.
FTR continues to maintain control. Spinning front.
Rolling elbow. Going for a cover now, maybe?
No, not yet.
Cash may be unconscious.
Wait, Josh.
Stalking now.
Measuring
up. Is he looking for the C4 here?
Double underhook. Oh my God! C4.
And it hits.
All the way across the ring.
Connects.
1, 2. Whoa! Dax got there in a heartbeat. I thought Josh was gonna be able to get that, and now Cash coming back immediately. And I mean, I don't know. I'm really concerned if you're Team Canada right now. FTR has maintained control for the past couple of minutes.
I definitely think the C4 would have had it.
No, it definitely would
have. Not enough in that situation, Honestly, running spear.
That veteran instinct. Oh my God!
Oh my God! And belly to overhead suplex there.
But FTR.
Alexander, calling for it, but I mean, this is still his opportunity.
Oh, spinning.
Tombstone. Rusty nail connects. Cover.
Go. 1, 2. Oh, wow.
Oh my God, I can't believe he kicked out. Josh Alexander has pulled out every single trick in the book but the TKO and no pin to show for it.
Wait a second.
C4.
C8.
C4.
The C8.
C4 connects.
And cover.
If we can't do it the first time, do it the second. 1, 2.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Dax Hardwood is a monster.
That veteran instinct once again.
Jesus Christ.
Carrying FTR. Team Canada cannot catch a break. Now they're both trying to fuck his ass up. Here's a tag team maneuver. Double shoulder tackle. I for one, am unbelievably surprised. Dax Harwood not only ate a C4, but he also ate a rusty nail. I don't know what else Josh Alexander can do at this point. And Cash Wheeler, maybe he's trying to pull out the
Oh.
big guns
Landing
now, trying
green.
to end the match.
Cover.
Cover.
Alexander has to break this up.
And he
1,
gets it.
2. He gets there. I just don't know if Team Canada can.
I mean, if they want to win, this is their best chance.
Oh.
Dax Hardwood is
Green.
out.
Flipping out. Oh, Northern Lights.
And Bree's gonna tag in Alexander. If they
That's smart decision, honestly.
if they want to tie it up, they need something now.
Psycho knee. But
Into a whip.
Alexander. Irish whip.
Into a rusty nail.
Into
This
Rusty
could be
nail.
it. This could be it. This could be the first fall.
Hit him.
Cover.
The ref screwed him. 1, 2.
Oh,
No.
my
Oh, what
God.
are you? What the hell are these guys eating for breakfast?
A Publix chicken and ranch.
I don't know how he kicked out of that. Stiff shot to the
Everyone's
stomach.
confused on why we're laughing right now. In a European
I mean-
uppercut to the back.
Oh, I mean, the Publix chicken bacon ranch is a fire sandwich, but there's no way. I mean, I ate one, but I'm not taking a C4 and a rusty nail in the same match. Jesus Christ.
The Team Canada just has not been able to keep FTR down. Again,
And
just FTR.
I don't know what Josh Alexander can do at this point. He's hitting every single finisher he has except the fireman carry cutter, the TKO.
I mean, he's staying true to the indie spot fest nature of this match, but being an indie spot fest has done
Harwood
nothing.
Looking for a fisherman, but no counter.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
By
God,
the
picking him up by
head,
the neck.
by the big ass head of Daddy Dax.
Go for the cover here, man, or something. Oh, kick. Alexander's distracted. No, Breeze.
Assistance from
I flip
Breeze.
to the corner.
Uh-oh. And this is going to be bad if you're Dax Harwood. Working on
Stretching
that
the
arm.
arm here.
Maybe Alexander looking for that submission. I mean, that's what got. Oh, whoa, exploder.
Imploder suplex.
Oh, imploder. Whatever.
Exploder. Words are hard. There's a lot going on. Exploder
I mean, you know
suplex to the
Alexander more
corner.
than me, so I trusted you.
Yeah, no.
But like
No,
Wikipedia,
no,
you're sometimes wrong.
Exploder
Not
suplex. Oh,
intentionally, though.
finally. This is an opportunity for Team Canada. If they can hit a move on Dax while Cash is down.
And I don't know if we've seen any of Breeze's finishers so far. He might have one or
We
two
have
stored.
not.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good if you Breeze.
No, that's not good at all, honestly. I mean, maybe they go for a count out here. Something, right?
I mean, that's worked before, and countouts are a viable method. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh no. Into
This
the
could be
inverted.
bad. This could be bad.
Hey.
And he taps out. Cash
See,
Wheeler,
again,
the veteran
Cash
instinct.
Wheeler taking out Josh Alexander, and Breeze taps not once but twice tonight.
Wow. That was insane. That was
that
fucking
inverted figure
insane.
4 is a threat. What a match this, ladies and gentlemen, is what tag team wrestling is all about. FTR 2-0s, Team Canada in the match and in their rivalry. 4.5-star instant classic from Diesel Dave.
I mean that was nuts. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That was fucking nuts. Like,
Yeah, no, holy shit. Tyler Breeze did his best,
Like,
but
two C4s,
I mean, Josh
two rusty
Alexander
nails, dude. What the
pulled
fuck?
out everything.
But it was two submissions by FTR and both on Breeze. I mean, you could tell that FTR had a favorite target in that match, and it was Tyler Breeze. And, you know, despite everything Alexander and Breeze himself tried to do, it was all for naught. FTR proving why they are the upper echelon of tag team wrestling.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, after the performance like that, you have to consider them being next in line for the glorious tag team titles. But next up, we've got a grudge match because Lance Archer feels if it wasn't for Santos Escobar, he would have won Pick Your Poison. So next, Escobar, Archer, last man standing.
You know, it's a curious case for Lance Archer because he's been in multiple last man standing matches at this point.
Yeah, no, this is, I want to say his second. Yeah, this is his second or third. because obviously Monsters Ball with Miro, and he had that phenomenal match with Roman Reigns. The Murder Hawk just can't seem to, find momentum. But regardless, if you want somebody to beat shit out of somebody for 5 to 10 minutes, and you call Lance Archer.
And I mean, quite honestly, despite his, rough road to success here in OCW, I really do give the advantage here to Lance Archer. I mean, again, he has experience already in Last Man Standing. He knows what he's doing, and there's nothing Lance Archer likes more than inflicting punishment, and if he can get away with it, killing people, because his theme is everybody dies.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
But of course, Santos Escobar, again, as we were stating earlier in the show, he's had high-profile matches. He's had chances to get something going, but just hasn't been able. It's like he's at the starting line, and, he's trying to start up his car, but just every crank you hear, it starts to crank, but it just doesn't go. He's looking for that jump. He's looking for someone with a pair of, jumper cables. He's looking for that jump to get that battery going, to get that car moving.
Yeah, very good point. But regardless, I think Santos Escobar has his work cut out for him tonight. But I don't think Lance Archer is going to have an easy ride in this match either. Santos can go toe-to-toe with the best of them.
And speaking of Santos, Cruz del Toro, his Legado del Fantasma stablemate, of course, having a great match with Kevin Owens earlier tonight, giving Mr. Break the Ceiling all he could handle. But now Santos having to take matter into his own hands, hopefully get a win for himself and his boys here tonight.
As the crowd serenades his way to the ring, I think Santos Escobar looks to make a statement, not only himself and Legado del Fantasma, but for all of Lucha Libre here tonight. But
Escobar making that slow walk down to the ring. But I mean, Lance Archer, I don't know, look it up at Lance Archer. He's rubbing his fists together like that man is ready to murder some people. Is Santos Escobar going to be up to the challenge tonight against the Murder Hawk monster? Only time will tell. I will say though, that is a very, well, all I said was time will tell. That is a very sexy jacket.
No, it's a very fire jacket. Honestly, I love all of Legato's ring gear. Very well done.
Now as we wait for him to very slowly take that jacket off, there we go. All right, here we go. Last man standing, the Murder Hawk monster, Santos Escobar, right now. And God, you could see the size differential immediately the second they walked up to each other, and Lance Archer immediately showcasing that power, waltzing around the ring. Oh my goodness, showing off for the OCW Nebula. As we are underway in our fourth match. Oh God. Oh Christ. That one hurt to watch. Santos went flying. And now the Moida Hawk. I'll get implanted by Santos there. Partner, you still with us?
Yes, I'm still here.
Cool. And whoa, my God! Spinebuster by Santos.
What a spinebuster there.
Picture perfect on a figure who's got a good number of inches on him. Oh, wait, slips out. Reverse did it too. And Santos standing strong here in the opening moments.
Irish whip now.
Whoa, my God!
Deep arm drag. Holy shit.
That's a deep arm drag on a big man. Now, in Santos, he's, obviously trying to control the pace, something you want to do when your opponent's got a number of inches on you. And Santos, some powerful rights. Oh, and what a kick, and down goes the Murder Hawk.
Got a great opportunity here for Santos to try and take early advantage. Can he do it? Oh.
He's been absolutely fearless so far. Picks him up. What a suplex. And Lance Archer, he hasn't gotten any offense in a good minute or so. Now he's slow to get up, and a right knocks him right back down. The heart of Santos Escobar right now. Unmatched. He's standing toe-to-toe with an absolute Goliath. And possibly looking for... Oh, wow, another suplex. And then
the power of Santos Escobar, I think, is the most surprising thing we've seen so far tonight.
Again,
looking for another
representing Lucha. representing Lucha Libre. We know how athletic he is. We know how much he, loves, showcasing that athleticism, going to the top rope. But here, showing off his physical prowess, he is bringing it to Lance Archer right now. Archer has not had an answer. And God, right in front of the hardest barrier. And will Santos use that as a weapon? No! Instead, the Murder Hawk going to use it to his advantage. And he might have just oh, wait a second. Oh, trying to swing. Couldn't swing it. Santos. Oh, God. He's getting elbows right at the back of the head. And he's done the one thing you don't want to do. Piss off Lance Archer.
I expect this to go a little bit differently now. Stalking.
Oh,
But
wait a
no,
second.
Irish whip by Santos. Saying, not today, Jose.
And Lance going, my
shit.
name is Lance. Some powerful rights.
Ooh.
Oh, but Santos back with some rights of his own. Whoa, a teleportation right
Back
doesn't
and
work.
forth there. Overhead.
Oh, and he's doing reps with Santos
disrespect.
now. And there's that power of Lance Archer that can dump. What are you doing, Lance?
Oh my God!
What
Archer
the
going to
fuck
the
are
top.
you doing? Oh my
what
God!
the moonsault, Jesus Christ!
Trying to keep up with Santos's athleticism, and that might have almost cost him. Jesus Christ.
but luckily that big ass head was able to land on the back of Santos Escobar there, so it was a diving moonsault headbutt.
God damn, we have seen the big boys just fucking... Like, big boys do not fear at the top rope at OCW. This really is a super duper indie.
Absolutely not. Lance Archer.
Into the
Irish
ropes.
whip.
Wait, breaking through whatever Santos had, and
Oh
Santos
my God,
goes
big
whee
pounce
across
by
the ring.
Archer there. I've only seen one other man do that, and that's Keith Lee.
I'm gonna go ahead and have a payday, because God knows I wish we could get one on this platform.
No, that's fair, but on this platform, that's a little bit of extra work. Count of 6 right now off of the pounce.
I mean,
Santos
listen,
may
we
be
got a new
unconscious.
subscriber. That's another
Count
step
of
there.
7. Count of 8.
Oh
no,
my God,
he said
let's
it's not enough.
Go fuck yourself. I'm
I
not done.
honestly think Santos might have been unconscious. Lance says this is his ring and his alone. Count of 1, 2.
I mean, much like Scott Steiner on the mic, Lance Archer right there said, I'm not done yet. Oh, and Santos says, neither am I, bitch, and flips him over.
That absolutely bodying the leg of Lance Archer.
And while they kill each other, I'm going to eat the other half of this payday.
Hey, do what you gotta do, bud. I mean, I could never eat a cane bar that's 90% peanut, but, you know.
I mean, it's still pretty good, and oh my God.
Again, the fact that Santos can even get Lance Archer up for some of these moves is beyond impressive. Count of 4 right now off of the Phantom Driver.
If Santos
calling
wins
back to
off
the
of this,
days
we are sponsored by Payday.
of the ghost of his family. Count of 6.
My God, Lance
7
Archer's
now.
not getting up. Lance Archer's not getting up.
8. Count
Lance
of
Archer's
9.
not getting up. Wow.
And Lance Archer making it up at 11, but not enough. Santos Escobar picking up a shocking false count. Excuse me. Last man standing victory. See, even I'm too tongue-tied after a win like that. The Phantom Driver putting away the Murderhawk Monster, and
all it took was
shocker of a
one.
match.
All it took was one. No one, not even us, gave Santos any credence. But Santos right there proving everybody wrong. And maybe, just maybe, inspired by Del Toro's performance earlier, maybe a brighter future is ahead for Legado del Fantasma.
I mean, after a match like that, you definitely have to consider it. I mean, Edge should 100% be on the lookout after a performance like that from Santos.
And Lance Archer, unfortunately, still just not able to get over the hump. But you know, he's Lance Archer. The theme song probably pays his bills.
No, yeah, probably. Great song. Yeah.
But anyway,
Everybody does indeed die eventually.
But anyways,
Next up, we've got one half of the way taking on one half of the odd couple. It's Candice LeRae against Gloria against women's tag team champion Asuka. I for one think this has the potential to be just as great as if not better than Cruz versus Owens.
I mean, could be. I mean, LeRae, obviously, she hasn't had a lot of success in singles action, but obviously wants to be right back in that picture with Indy Hartwell, who had a commendable performance in the Battle Rumble earlier tonight. Candice, though, hoping to walk out of here with some positive momentum, not just for herself, but for her tag team.
No, very, very highly likely that these guys, or gals, I should say, are future Overdrive Women's Tag Team Champions, and it's only a matter of time. But tonight, for that first step, it's Candice one-on-one with Asuka, and I, for one, this week am gonna back Candice. I think the Poison Pixie is just waiting for the right moment to step into the spotlight, and tonight's a very good start.
And of course, here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, which I don't know what her singles record is like, but I mean, Asuka, whether on her own or in a group, she's been pretty unstoppable here in OCW, and I mean, coming out with those, wonderful pink and gold belts. I wonder who designed those. One half of the women's tag team champions. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow. Of course, Asuka doing what she always does, absolutely vibing to her song.
Yeah, I like the old one better, though.
Well, what was the old one? I mean, because she's had this with, she's had this one for a while.
It's the fucking, how do I explain this?
Are you talking, her old, NXT theme? Is that what you're talking about, or?
Entering the portal.
Okay, Elias is entering the portal, which means, like always, I have to carry this entire company on my shoulders. Okay. As we said, Asuka, one half of the first ever women's tag team champions here at Overdrive. Her and Charlotte Flair winning those belts over Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell at Defiance. Now, of course, Indy Hartwell probably still haunted by the fact she was this close to breaking up the submission hold that ended up losing them the titles. And Candice LeRae, I don't think she wants to go back to that place mentally where she got tapped out. A chance at retribution for at least one of them tonight. Oh, and Candice LeRae off to an amazingly hot start. What a maneuver. Swinging neck breaker. And Candice LeRae showing I came to fight Hurricane Rana. I don't think Asuka knows what hit her. I don't think she's had any time to just gather herself. Candice LeRae laying on the offensive flurry. And LeRae doing everything she can to keep Asuka grounded. Doing a good job so far. Back to the back into the kidneys. And now a stomp from the O to the C. This is no Bullet Club, though. And Asuka hit a reminder of that. Oh, God, a code breaker. The Empress of Tomorrow now taking back over. Now Asuka returning the favor with kicks to the kidneys, and Candice now trying to use the ropes to get up, and Asuka's not even letting her use the ropes. And Candice looks like she tried to stumble to her feet but failed. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And I mean, Candice slow to get up and slow to kick out. I think Asuka might have done more damage than she initially realized, and Candice LeRae is still down, still trying to use the ropes, and Asuka, what a brutal assault this has been. Asuka now with some vicious right elbows and a slap to the face. And spanking that ass, and now running in place again. I think she was charging up for something. Asuka. Oh, going for the drop kick, but misses. This could be Candice's chance if she finds the right opening. Into the corner. Candice now measuring up slowly. And, she might have been looking for that top rope bulldog. But Asuka, now Asuka using the ropes to her advantage, choking the life out of Candice. This match absolutely off to a fast and furious start. This is the semi-main event of the first half of live Overdrive programming tonight. Of course, you're watching the replay. So the semi-main event of Glory. Asuka lock. It's locked in. No one's here to save her. She's going to get out under her own power. Candice fighting, and she manages to get out of it. A second win coming over Candice LeRae right here. But can she take advantage? Not Snake Eyes, but bouncing her off the top rope. The OCW Nebula is going nuts for Candice. Now Kansas, little submission action of her own. Oh, and stretching the ever-living hell out of Asuka. Of course, Asuka, much success, not just in OCW, but in the alternate universe as a single star in both Japan and in WWE. And Candice now trying to pin Asuka and a kick out at 2. I think that's only the second pinfall attempt of this entire match. And Candice and Asuka wisely rolling out the ring. Oh wait, is Candice thinking what we're all thinking? Tope Suicida. Oh no! Tope Suicida to the DDT! Candice has done that before. It's looked phenomenal every single time. And Candice looked to be spouting something at Asuka, but Asuka manages to get up and fight back. I think I just saw the sweat flying from Candice's face. And uh-oh, shades of Kurt Angle, an ankle lock. Oh, she's got that locked in deep.
Yeah.
Asuka
but it doesn't matter because they're on the outside. Count.
Asuka could be looking for that count-out victory, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And Candice able to battle back, but she's hobbling a little bit. I think she's got a bad leg. And showing off despite having the bad leg.
Can we talk about how the ref is taking like 45 seconds between each count? By the way, Christian heard us talking shit earlier and he threatened to sue, but I was able to talk him down.
Cool. And anyways, Asuka, got it locked in. Asuka lock. Ooh, Candice got a fight.
This might be it.
She's been in this before.
Come on, Candice.
Oh, no, she's going to tap.
Unfortunately, yeah. No, Candice LeRae just can't seem to get over the hump that is the Asuka lock. The Empress of Tomorrow picks up another one. No, but this finisher, Asuka's only had since she came back from Japan.
Are you talking about this theme song?
Yeah, this theme song's only been around for like 2 years. Before that, it was the one she had for like the longest, like in the NXT run, the first WrestleMania with Flair, up until like 2021-ish.
I think it was like 2019 because like ever since I've been watching, Asuka's had this theme.
Okay, well yeah. So it's like going on 3 years with this now. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but Asuka defending the honor of herself and her fellow teammate and Charlotte Flair, Odd Couple once again looking strong. And I mean, future's gotta be bright for the Odd Couple. But if you're the Way, you're kind of scratching your head. Where do you really go from here?
Honestly, from the bottom, you climb your way back up to the top. It's hard, but that's a part of professional wrestling.
Indeed it is. Indy Hartwell lasting as long as she could, but being eliminated #1 contenders. Now Candice LeRae tapping out once again, and again that has to hurt because that's how they lost. That's how they lost at the Defiance. Tapped out. Indy was just a second away from getting there. Couldn't quite get there. I feel like the dreams of Candice LeRae are going to be very haunted for the weeks to come.
No, for sure. Very real possibility. But tonight, in our main event, Ricochet, Otis, Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship, 1-on-1, high flyer versus giant. And essentially, Otis isn't the tallest guy, but he's definitely one of the heaviest.
And now, this is the first time that the World Heavyweight Championship is being defended on Glory. It's been defended obviously it was fought for at Mayhem, was defended at Defiance, and the champions have been in action, but this is the first time the belt is being defended right here on an episode of Glory. And here comes the challenger, looking to make the biggest splash of his career, the one and only Ricochet.
Yeah, no, again, a guy who had a really cool theme song during the CFO era, and then it got replaced with something that was similar but still lesser.
Did the older one still have like the bullet shooting?
Yeah, it had the bullet shit.
Cool.
It was a pew pew one and only that one.
And Ricochet not walking but a swift jog to the ring, showcasing his athleticism and he's not like old, but I mean even still for how many years he's been wrestling, still being able to hold that same athleticism. Ricochet really
impressive.
is a one-of-a-kind athlete.
No, absolutely, and his ultimate career rival, in my opinion, Will Ospreay, even had to change his wrestling style once he put on weight and went after the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, the championship he was able to capture and hold. Ricochet still looking for that one true moment.
And speaking of moments, we talked about Defiance earlier. Defiance was Otis's one shining moment, and for the first time as the champion being accompanied by Chad Gable. Of course, Gable coming off a heartbreaking 4-0 sweep from Daniel Bryan, but here supporting his friend and champion in full force. And I mean, obviously having that man advantage, that has to help if you're Otis. At the very least, it boosts your confidence a little bit.
No, for sure. I mean, they're friends. They're very good friends at that. I definitely think having Chad, his hype man, his mentor in a sense, since he joined Alpha Academy in his corner, is definitely a benefit. I mean, that benefit honestly led to Otis being World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, sir. And Otis, this is his first official defense as the second ever World Overdrive Heavyweight Champion. Now, of course, he did have the Eliminator match with Ricochet 2 weeks ago, which Ricochet did win. After the match, of course, a sign of respect from Otis. So, obviously, there's absolutely, no hard feelings here. No harsh feelings in the slightest. And Otis just trying desperately to prove why he is where he is. Why he's at the top of the mountain. As we talked about earlier, this next stretch, if he does win the night, this next stretch is going to be hard, but it's these tough times. That's what makes a champion truly great. And speaking of great, he has one great obstacle in front of him tonight in the form of Ricochet.
No, absolutely. Ricochet, has the opportunity to make history here tonight, and I was talking to him about that earlier this week. And I truly believe that he, in his mind, believes that he walks out tonight as the first ever Black Overdrive World Heavyweight Champion.
And of course, whenever you're champion here in Overdrive, your aura becomes so powerful that belt literally floats off your shoulder. And speaking of belts, that could be the last time Otis is seeing the belt. And Ricochet, he might be seeing that belt later on. Who will walk out as champion? Time will tell. And the referee is about to ring the bell. We're about to get underway here in Glory's main event. There we go.
I'm surprised you didn't say it. Like, you paused and everything. Oh,
what a kick!
Ooh.
Ricochet off
Springboard
to a hot
handstand into
start.
a Pele kick is insane, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start the match. Ricochet now.
Ricochet getting off to a hot start, but Otis is like, wait a second, buddy. I am a shit brick house, and you will feel pain. And Otis laying on that pain with a right hook, and maybe he's thinking German there. Oh, no!
Oh.
A ham spike!
One.
And that
two.
almost ended it.
Oh, my. I would have been in sheer disbelief.
But again, that's just the power of Otis. Holy, how the fuck? Those are some powerful fucking thighs, dude.
Oh, drop kick to the face there.
How do you head scissor Otis? Those are some powerful goddamn thighs.
Yeah, it's a very real sequence of events there that you have to be surprised by. Ricochet now. Can he bring the gold home to Sam? I mean, she's been flirting with mommy lately, and and she's brought home multiple championships. Can Ricochet do the same here tonight?
Well, Ricochet at the beginning of the match was definitely looking like a winner, but Otis, Otis likes a more, slowed, controlled pace. Because obviously he wants to have control, so that slowly but surely he can beat the ever-living shit out of you, whereas Ricochet prefers a fast pace where he takes you down as many ways as he possibly can.
Oh,
Otis,
elbow drop.
standing elbow drop and eyeing down Ricochet, sends him out the ring. Oh, but Ricochet is not phased. And now Otis going to meet him.
Ricochet.
Another Pele!
Another Pele kick.
Down goes Otis, though he's back up, and woo!
Oh, what a clothesline there.
Again, just Otis,
Otis.
showcasing that power. Sidewalk
Planning
slam.
Ricochet there.
Right there on Ricochet's sidewalk on the floor. Now sending Ricochet back into the ring. Excusez-moi. Otis, of course, someone who loves the ring, respects the ring very, very much. Probably wants to get this done in a legitimate way. Snake eyes on the top turnbuckle.
Cover now. 1.
Oh, wow, at 1.
Ricochet kicking out with force.
And Otis taking a deep, deep breath there. Trying to send Ricochet out again. There's a right. Oh.
He's going to plant him on his apron now.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. That's got to hurt the back there.
That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt bad.
And again, Ricochet's back is a pivotal part of his offense, All those flips and kicks.
Oh, speaking of flips and kicks, flipping off the big man. Another head scissors.
Ricochet might be looking for something here.
Oh, my God.
Over the top rope, seated senton there.
Picture perfect, but Otis shakes it off pretty quickly.
Otis.
God. Oh, God.
To the outside. No, to the apron.
Oh, my God. Oh, fuck.
Ooh, and then, that's...
But he's back up. Wow.
Ricochet kept up.
The up kid, Ricochet.
Otis.
And if you're Otis, you gotta wonder what the fuck you have to do. He is trying to kill this man, and this man's not dying.
I'm not saying Ricochet might have taken something before the match, but man, count of 7.
Ricochet back in the ring.
Ricochet has to remember he can't win a championship match this way. Otis.
And he doesn't have to remember because Otis remembered, so he didn't have to. Oh, what's Ricochet thinking now?
Oh,
off the back. Oh, dodges.
Springboard, head scissor, yes.
Head scissors to do a kip up, drop kick.
Drop kick. What a sequence of events there.
Woo-wee.
Otis.
It's athleticism versus power.
Ricochet.
Another Pele.
Another Pele. Honestly, I thought maybe he was looking for the Chaos Theory that Gable uses.
Oh, Gable's got something to say. Gable's got something to say. Now, I don't know if that's something.
I'm not a fan of that.
I'm not sure if that's something Otis would have wanted, but he's going to take advantage anyway.
I am not a fan of that. Alpha Academy is a lot better than cheap tricks like that.
I mean, maybe
another Pele kick.
Maybe Chad just doesn't want Otis to endure the same pain he endured. Oh, slide! Brad! Oh my God! And Ricochet is in full control.
Oh my God!
You're gonna need surgery after that one move. What the fuck?
He's going no way. Top rope now. He's looking for the 630.
Oh, he hits it! This could be it! This could be it! Cover!
1, 2.
Ricochet wins!
Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen,
what a match!
Our third and our first ever African American Overdrive World Heavyweight Champion in Ricochet.
Wow, Ricochet gave it everything he had and more.
History has been made.
And the Kip Up Kid absolutely makes history in this match. What a crazy way to end Glory, what is going through your head right now, my man?
Battle Scars just got a lot more interesting, my friend.
In fucking deed it did. Holy shit.
Wow, Otis failing in his first defense, and maybe I hate to say it, the World Championship might just be cursed. I mean, Okada also failed his first defense.
And Cody Rhodes causing that win to happen because he was strutting his shit after taking out Roman Reigns. I mean, wow. Ricochet says, "Why not me?" and makes history here in OCW. I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh.
You are. I definitely am. But honestly, I think that makes Battle Scars a lot more interesting.
It does. Ricochet's now got Kevin Owens sitting in front of him, Mr. Break the Ceiling.
I feel like now we're in a David and Goliath situation. Obviously, Ricochet has taken on guys like Otis and Kevin Owens before. I mean, he beat Samoa Joe to capture the United States Championship, but now you have a very game and physically aware Kevin Owens, and Ricochet just put on a hell of a match with Otis. He can't be going in 100%, especially that back. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Ricochet did put it all on the line, and that's a valid point. If he wore himself out, especially that back, that could cost him, especially with Kevin Owens. You know, the pop-up powerbomb, the apron powerbomb, the stunner, all of those things. You know, any one of those could be a deadly blow if that much damage was done to Ricochet. Obviously, you know, that's something for the doctors to figure out. And, well, I used to be a doctor, but not that kind of doctor.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I don't know what else to fucking say, dude. That just Ricochet shocked everybody. Now I know how people felt when Goldberg beat Brock. Just obviously, this is a little bit different.
Yeah, no. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we don't really have anything else to say. Once again, thank you all for watching. You know, this first half of Overdrive Action and another absolutely phenomenal episode of Glory. I am Elias Storm, and he is Stanley Brewer. So for him and myself, thank you for watching.
Yes, sir. And of course, if you're watching live, we have another half of programming coming up in just a few minutes. But if you're watching the replay on YouTube, thank you very much. But for now, at least till a little bit later, goodbye. shit! Whoa! Randy Orton! Holy shit! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Orange Brand. You should know who we are by now, but in case you don't, I am the manager of champions. I am one half of the Undisputed Kings of Commentary. My name is Stanley Brewer, and I'm kind of a big motherfucking deal. And joining me as always is the 2.5G PNG of power himself, Mr. Elias Storm. Now, Elias, we have a huge announcement to kickstart Overdrive Pride, and it is regarding the Women's Tag Team Championships. Why don't you take it away? Only time
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Overdrive Programming, and tonight I have a major announcement for you. Stanley decided to host his little bullshit rip-off blind eliminator tournament.
What the fuck do you mean? It was a legitimate
whatever.
tournament with legitimate tag teams.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that being said, he decided to randomly spring on me the idea that he wanted his brand new prominent thrown together tag team to lose to the Odd Couple at Battlescars. And I said, you know what? That's a phenomenal idea. Let me talk to my girls. So I talked to the lovely women that make up the Odd Couple, your deserving women's tag team champions. And they said, you know what? The Shooting Stars, they got their match, but it'll be on their terms. So I haven't talked to Charlotte since then, but she let me know that she'll tweet out the details for that match, which will open Battlescars next week. So all I can say to the Shooting Stars is best of luck, and there's nothing wrong with being second best.
Okay, so everything he just said, that ain't exactly one-to-one, what the script said, what the contract said. He's obviously making a lot of bullshit up. I love George Lucas, but the gist of it is Shooting Stars versus the Odd Couple to open Battlescars next week, and I cannot wait to bring the pink and gold belts over to my brand and rub it in your face every single week. I will laugh myself to sleep every single night once the inevitability of the Shooting Stars winning becomes reality.
That's nice, and that's a great dream that you have, good sir.
I mean, yeah.
But
we all have dreams. Mine are gonna come true.
The Women's Tag Team Championships belong to the Zenith brand. They were made for the Zenith brand. They were defended and won by the Zenith brand's top competitors, and they will continue to do so because, as far as I'm concerned, the next Women's Tag Team Champions are the player haters. When that happens, I don't know, because currently those belts are being held in a death grip by the deserving Odd Couple, but eventually the player haters, Dakota Kai and Jamie Hayter, will be Women's Tag Team Champions. So the Shooting Stars are just gonna have to get to the back of the line.
Is this a fucking Jax commercial? You said back. Are you going back, Jax for more?
That hasn't been their slogan in a minute.
I thought you were a Zaxby's guy. How dare you?
I am a Zaxby's. Actually, realistically speaking, low key, I hate to admit this, for the first time on syndicated television, I'm actually probably realistically a Slim Chickens guy.
Slim Chick, where's that? Is that like exclusive to your area, or is that like?
No, it's a chain. It's just I guess they haven't made their way to Montgomery yet. It's pretty big. They make this homemade ranch that's fire.
Okay, so that's the thing. Like homemade, like in-house ranch is so much better than the shit you buy in the store. The stuff you buy in the store, it works, but it's also low-key kind of garbage.
Yeah, Slim. Also, their portions are pretty solid.
I mean,
their chicken could be seasoned a little bit more, but I mean, for a mass place, honestly, fire.
I'm a man who likes big portions, but we're getting off topic because there's a little bit of, I guess, mystique to the current state of the tag division here in Overdrive Pride. Let's go ahead to our favorite segment, Tweet Motherfucker, because Matt Riddle tweeted out a little bit earlier today. He tweeted at his big brother Randy. He said, "Hey, big bro, at Randy Orton, am I high or have we not picked an opponent for Battle Scars?" Matt Riddle actually making an extremely valid point right there. RKBRO has yet to announce, who their contenders are going to be for Battle Scars. They've kept it extremely hush-hush, but I feel like also they've just been watching as the landscape of the tag division has changed throughout the past couple of weeks. Obviously, last week, Top Flight, Young Bucks, 5-star match, Young Bucks, Ace Empire. Can't remember if that went the full 5, but another classic tag match. I mean, obviously, we have some front runners here in the tag division, and I've told RK-Bro they need to have a decision in by the end of the night, so stay tuned for that. But speaking of staying tuned, oh boy, do you have a lot of cool shit to stay tuned for here on the Orange Brand. Our opening contest tonight, Zelina Vega, who's been on a hot streak, and it will be the challenger for Bayley at Battle Scars. But tonight, she has to go through an opponent of Bayley's choosing. Of course, obviously, that momentum going into a huge TV pay-per-view would be, well, huge. So that will be our opening contest tonight, our second contest of the night. MJF, well, he doesn't like to work too hard, but tonight he's got his work cut out for him. He will reluctantly host a hardcore fatal 4-way showcase match ahead of Battle Scars. And then, at a halfway point, the number one contender for the Galactic Championship looks to pick up some positive momentum as Drew McIntyre will take on Ilja Dragunov, the always sturdy, the always ready to fight. And then after that, Kenny Omega clinched an opportunity to face Malachi Black for the U.S. title at Battle Scars. But tonight, he's got one hell of a tune-up match against Brody King, who will have the U.S. champion in his corner. But Kenny Omega, going by the recruiter now, will have Wes Lee by his side. Those two competing in a classic match a couple weeks ago. Wes Lee coming out on top, but with Omega's win in the showcase match and a win last week over Ciampa, he clinched his spot for the U.S. title. Then, our semi-main event tag teams mixing it up as Darius Martin and his mentor, Matt Hardy, will take on one half of RK Empire. The group formed seemingly for one match, not anymore, as Star Air Guitar Hiroshi Tanahashi will team up with one half of the tag team champions in Matthew Riddle. And then in our main event, if you like those guys, you're gonna love these guys. A triple threat between one half of the 3 top tag teams on Pride right now. Dante Martin, Will Ospreay, and Nick Jackson. A match that, if you ask me, has 5 stars written all over it. If only we were in the Tokyo Dome, Diesel Dave would give it 9 probably. But that is a star-studded night of action. We will comment, though, due to travel issues and also personal affairs, our internet champion John Moxley will not be appearing tonight. But he told me, rest assured, come after Battle Scars, he will be ready to continue his reign. Just wanted to put that out there. But Elias, I don't know. I mean, not to brag, but I'm going to brag. My card kicks ass.
I mean, yeah, it's a cool card for sure, bud. I expect a great thing that slightly equal less than the brand that is the Zenith. But yeah, should be a good night.
You didn't just fucking less than or equal to sign me, did you? You fucking asshole. Let's get into our first match. I thought you would laugh at that. I thought you were a math guy. I guess not.
Fuck no. When have I ever been a math guy?
I don't know. I just thought you would be.
No, I'm not. I'm terrible at math.
I was always surprisingly good at it, but I never really liked it. I was a history guy.
I was good enough to get me my 79 to 85 average, and that was it.
I mean, hey, fair enough.
Everything after Algebra 2 was 79 to 85. Anything before Algebra 2, 90, 95, bare minimum.
I can't even remember. I took Algebra 2 trig like my junior year of high school. I couldn't tell you what I took my senior year.
I took
pre-cal. That's what it was.
I took Algebra 2 sophomore year of high school.
Damn.
Because I took Algebra 1 as a... No, that's not true. I took Algebra 2 freshman year, didn't I? I took Algebra 2 A and B, didn't I?
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, because I took Algebra 1 in 8th grade. And so they were like, oh, you already took this. And I was like, yeah. So they're like, all right, well, you want to do Algebra 2? And I was like, I guess. Yes. So they split it up in A and B.
Before we get into the further down the rabbit hole of math, Zelina Vega is one of the hottest stars in Pride's women division right now. She holds a victory over Bailey, albeit via a countout. But she does have a victory, the only victory anyone's ever gotten over the Pride for Women's champion in singles competition. These past 2 weeks, though, Bailey has made it her mission to make life hell for her. Zelina Vega went up against a debuting Shayna Baszler with Bailey in her corner and managed to pull it out. And now Bailey employing the use of Britt Baker as a surprise opponent. Britt Baker, of course, Bailey's opponent in the first ever match in OCW's history. And I'm guessing a temporary alliance. There had to be future opportunities in that discussion. But Bailey will be in Britt Baker's corner tonight. And Britt Baker's Britt Baker, one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet right now. For sure, she wants to win and ascend to the top. And a win over the number one contender, that would be huge. And of course, it would be huge for Bailey, who could potentially have a softened up Zelina Vega come Battle Scars next week.
It's a very real possibility, obviously. Zelina has had a very interesting road to Battle Scars for sure. But she can't look past Britt Baker at all. Honestly, in some people's minds, Zelina Vega should be champion right now if she hadn't willingly taken a countout victory against Bailey.
And of course, the week after that, she and Bailey, we're in the Blind Bandit Invitational, went up against Mickie James and Serena Deeb. A very long match, one of the forever matches here in OCW. But Bailey eventually just straight up giving up on Zelina Vega. You have to wonder if maybe having the match be that long, saving as many pins as she did, you have to wonder if that was a ploy. And maybe Bailey this entire time is doing what she's continuing to do right now, and that's wear down Zelina Vega, because Zelina has proven that she can get it done before. And obviously, if that's the strategy by Bailey, I think it's a good strategy.
No, absolutely. But can she, keep up that momentum? Can she use that strategy to her advantage? Not just this week, but next week and every week after, if she can capture the Pride for Women's Championship.
And we still don't have the stipulation for that match. But honestly, if I have anything to say about it, it'll probably be Falls Count Anywhere. Because, no chance of count out victory is there. Just fucking pin her wherever the fuck you want.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Zelina Vega, though, right now, she seems to be taking control of this match, even trying submission maneuvers on a bit of a submission expert in Britt Baker. Of course, that lockjaw, very, very deadly. Of course, move coming from her days as a honest-to-God dentist. There are wrestlers who were dentists, but then there's dentists who became wrestlers. That's a whole ass different category. And I think Britt Baker might be the only one.
Oh, again, that's a very good point. Obviously,
Britt counted 2, kick out by Zelina.
But if I'm Britt, I gotta feel slighted the fact that she hasn't really had a one-on-one opportunity to be women's champion.
She's been in plenty of qualifying matches. Remember that she has been in action, but again, like a lot of people here in OCW, it could be hard to take that next step, to get that momentum that's needed. And Zelina, again, trying to look for the submission there. This is a very, very confident Zelina Vega we've seen in recent weeks. Even though she got knocked down in that tag match, like last week. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. Most devastating move. Oh, Zelina. Not devastated in the slightest. But I was saying, last week, coming up against a very formidable foe in Shayna Baszler, getting it done. Now this week, standing up to one of the best in AEW's women's division in Britt Baker. But Zelina Vega not backing down from the challenge, and her tenacity, if you ask me, I think that's something to be admired. And she's definitely captured the hearts of the OCW Nebula. Look at all of them, cheering for her, but they don't have to like that. Just got dumped to the outside. And Britt now, DDT on the floor. And here's that brutality of Britt Baker, not afraid to take things to a more extreme limit. European uppercut.
Absolutely not. You can see her lights out match with Thunder Rosa, for an example.
Oh, hell yeah,
absolutely
that's what I was thinking.
Gushing from the face as she locked in that law jock or
Law
jock.
Law jock and jock law.
I don't remember the name of the finisher.
I'm pretty sure 99% certain it's just lockjaw. Oh, and speaking of jaw, Zelina just got kicked in the jaw right there. There's the cover. Oh my God. And I think Zelina Vega might be worn down from all this week's just everything. Britt Baker getting it done. And now the future of Zelina Vega seems almost uncertain.
If I'm Britt, I'm immediately going to you in the back and being like, add me to the match next week. Because clearly, Zelina can't get the job done.
Zelina Vega, I mean, again, like, especially for it to end that early, I think just these past couple of weeks, I think that it's all that wear and tear finally getting to her, and, you know, Zelina getting up under her own power, thank goodness, but that doesn't set the best precedent for Battle Scars next week.
Absolutely not. You know, if Britt, the dentist, who's also taking care of her boyfriend in the alternate universe because of his broken in 3 places ankle, can pick up an easy victory over Zelina, what chance does Zelina have against a very game, undefeated still, when it comes to being pinned or submitted, Bayley?
I mean, but again, Zelina still has that count-out victory in her back pocket, and depending on what the stipulation's going to be, you know.
Well, we all know it's not going to be if she wins by countout. She wins the title, because that's just fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, and that in itself is not very hardcore, but obviously stipulation to be named later. And if you're Zelina Vega, you gotta hope it's something that benefits you. But regardless, great win by Britt Baker, and now on to our next match, a hardcore fatal 4-way. And are we ready? Okay.
We are
Boys
indeed.
backstage say they are ready, and let's see where this goes. MJF will more than likely be the first one out. He has been the past couple of weeks. Yep, there he is, the devil himself, who, despite being 0-2 in the past 2 showcases, has shown a lot of grit and tenacity. You know, as I've said before, I think this is a version of MJF that's trying to show how good he is on the wrestling side of things. Everybody knows his great character work, and I mean, even his in-ring character work is great, but I think here he's really trying to show off just how good of an actual professional wrestler he can be when it comes to the physical stuff. The moves, the spots, all of that. I think that's what MJF's been trying to prove, and he's put on spectacular performances these past 2 weeks. Maybe this week finally picks up a win here in a prideful showcase.
I mean, it's a very real possibility. But can he make the difference? Obviously, he's been putting together really cool matches. But he doesn't seem to be the MJF alone, but, you know, the longest reigning AEW World Champion. Congratulations, Max, in the alternate universe.
And of course, now, obviously, if you're Max, you do have to be pissed off because the last 2 showcase winners got a shot at the U.S. title. And obviously, Max, you know, if he sees the title, well, shit, you know, he wants that around his waist. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter how many there are. You know, I feel like MJF kind of wants to be like Kenny Omega, wants to be a belt collector in his own right. Let's see who's next.
That's a very good point.
Someone put a filter on it. Oh, goodness. Well, here comes one of his long-term AEW rivals in Darby Allin, a former multi-time TNT champion, protege to one Sting. And Darby Allin rushing down in the ring. He's ready to go, and he and Max, they have a lot of history together. It makes sense that Max would finally get him in one of these matches.
Again, it's really interesting that this MJF is like, I'm gonna book this match that's extremely difficult. So it's just, you know,
again, he's
headlock
wanting to
takeover some jabroni from Seattle.
He's wanting to prove himself on the wrestling side of things, and Darby Allin's probably as good as he comes. We haven't seen him since he competed in the House Open. Of course, Darby Allin has had some very credible wins. So far his career in OCW, and oh, wait a second, did I hear what I think I just heard? Yes, here he is making his Pride debut. It is one Apollo Crews, part of that blockbuster trade that sent him and Claudio here, as well as Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim. And boy, Apollo Crews, he's coming in with a determined look in his eyes. I think this man is ready to bring the fight to this entire roster. Look at that.
Yeah, hopefully Apollo, has a better run over on the Orange brand. Unfortunately, just couldn't put a win together on the Zenith brand. But maybe this is a fresh start for Apollo, and he goes on to be Galactic Champion. That'd be really cool.
I mean, that's very much possible. I mean, Apollo, we talk about Ricochet as an athlete. Apollo himself, a former Olympian, about as athletic as they come. He's found success in the alternate universe. He's been an Intercontinental Champion, been a U.S. Champion. It's interesting you say Galactic Champion because that World Heavyweight title, or just World title in general, that's something that's just kind of slipped through his fingers in recent years. And, oh, here's somebody we haven't seen in a very long time. Mr. 24/7 himself, Ron the Truth Killings. I don't think we've seen him since Wrestle Mayhem in the Internet Championship Battle Royal. OCW Nebula saying what's up. They're very happy to see him back.
Yeah, no, it's great to see Apollo here.
And it's great to see Ron Killings here, too. Getting the crowd pumped, of course. Truth, also has success outside the ring as a rapper. He's been spitting bars for years and years at this point, and it only makes sense that even in OCW, he's still coming out singing his own theme.
And I haven't started yet. Also, the fact he's still saying one of the baddest young brothers, and it's 2023, and he's 52.
He still looks like he's fucking 32.
He's not 50.
Nah, but he's like the young type of 50. Like the going on 33 kind of 50. And here we go. This is the lineup that MJF has brought for us tonight. There's the bell, and our second contest is underway. MJF goes for Apollo, and Apollo going for the cover immediately. Wow. That would have been something. And now Apollo and Ron locking up. Double underhook, pop-up power bomb. Apollo Crews. Oh, but Darby showing off his own athleticism with a drop kick. Oh, but Apollo, that's an easy thing to lift up, and there goes down Darby. Now already everybody in this match going after each other, and R-Truth the first one to get dumped out. Oh, wait a minute. Some cohesion by the AEW originals there. Oh, but now they're going to lock up. That did not last long. Almost as tenuous as a MJF-Sammy Guevara alliance.
Yeah.
Now Apollo going after everybody. Big boot to Darby. Chop to Truth.
Nope. 2+.
I had to burp. I'm not looking for a delay.
Super delayed.
Suplex. Oh, Darby went for the cover, and Apollo's like, I'm right here, and breaks it up. MJF taking a lot of punishment in this match, and now R-Truth doing something to Apollo. Brainbuster by Darby. Oh, wait, Darby's got the Papa Con. The Papa Con. Oh, wow. Darby going for the
Rushing
weapons
like
early.
that.
That only makes sense. And is Apollo thinking weapon here? He's walking around. Oh, no. He's got Darby in his sights. He's got Darby in his sights. Been Max a backbreaker on R-Truth in the ring. And Darby going up against the hardest barrier. Or barricade, whatever the fuck you want to call it. In all of wrestling. Oh, my God. And R-Truth's ankle hit the
by
Papa
MJF.
Con. Oh, kick it one. And Apollo using that barrier to his advantage.
Oh,
Oh, no. Apollo.
Apollo now.
This guy
Oh,
was on
that's right.
Sex 7 to the ER.
Dropping Darby.
Moonsault on the outside.
Jesus Christ.
That is a fact I will never get rid of. And like apparently,
Clearly not.
He also lied about his story. He just
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah, he needed
just
money,
did it
which
for
I
cash.
don't blame
Yeah.
him for.
I don't blame him at all. Oh, head scissors.
R-Truth turning back the clock with that move, head scissors. Oh, now everybody has spilled to the outside, and R-Truth suplex on
Ooh.
Max. Wisdom
And then
prevailing
absolutely
over youth.
destroying the ankles of MJF there.
Oh, God, R-Truth just did some flippy shit. Oh, but he kips up. And now Darby about to get snake eyes on the apron. Oh, Apollo's got a bat. Apollo's got a bat right to the
Oh.
back. That's what you get for rooting for the
Blasting MJF.
fucking Mets. and Darby Allin now locking up with Apollo. I had to. Even though his Mets
Oh, no.
his Mets
Counter.
gear was sick, but fuck the Mets.
Yeah,
Oh, but Truth.
fuck that.
And Truth with the Papa
Legend.
Jarrett H. Oh, and he whiffs on that one. Oh, a spear!
Did
A spear by
you say
Max.
Papa Jarrett?
Papa Jarrett H. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Now Truth.
Former NWA World Champion in R-Truth.
I believe the first African American world champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Facts.
And of course, oh, Suicida, and he hits him. And of course, we witnessed history on Overdrive programming earlier tonight. If you're watching live, if not, well, I hate to say this, go watch Glory. Ricochet making history here at OCW as the first African American world champion. Oh, what a move by Apollo! Apollo's got Darby all by himself.
Two. Oh, I thought that was it. Honestly, Apollo with that spinning sit-out powerbomb. MJF now.
And Max, the pile driver.
Pile driver.
This could be it. Nope, here
One.
comes Truth. Veteran instincts.
MJF hitting the devil's breath there. Unsuccessful.
And we almost had two finishes right there, but Allen kicking out on
Oh.
pure instinct.
Planting Allen with that DDT there.
And R-Truth, I mean, you could tell R-Truth's got something to prove. He's the only one standing right now. Oh, that DDT couldn't get it.
MJF now.
The R-Truth, again, we haven't seen him on Overdrive programming in a long
Oh.
time. Wow.
Planting him with the DDT there.
And Apollo, ooh, wow. Apollo could see the kick out coming. Oh,
German.
one German. Two German.
Two Germans. Do we see three?
Oh, it's a three enjoyments,
Three
yeah!
Germans.
And now after the
Cover.
triple German.
Oh,
One,
MJF.
two.
Heat seeker. Two, but it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Apollo wins!
Apollo with the three German suplexes. A la Kurt Angle, the Olympic machine.
And Apollo, wow, what a booty warrior face. Apollo steals it as MJF was going for the heat seeker. And you gotta be upset if you're MJF because you just let that cover happen. Apollo Crews, a win in this first ever Pride match. Positive momentum for the Nigerian Prince.
Are we doing that gimmick here?
Well, no, but I just thought it'd be like a nice callback.
Okay, cool. Because it was stupid.
Eh, got him a nice heat title at least.
I mean, he could have won that anyway.
At the expense of Big E.
At the expense of Big E.
In front of his home crowd too. They probably should.
In the rain.
They probably should have waited till Backlash for that. Real talk.
Right. And then they had a Nigerian drum fight and didn't use the drum.
Well, no, that was the Mania match.
That's what I'm saying. That was at Tampa.
Yeah, I know. In the rain. Au soleil sous la pluie. I'm in Dio, I'm in we.
All right. Yeah, Wale performed his entrance music live as he walked to the ring, and then he lost at home in the ring in a Nigerian drum fight where no drums were used.
I have a feeling I have just opened up a can of worms that will have you going all night.
No, I'm not. I have better things to do.
Like
Call this next match.
Yes, sir. Take what
Should
I'm
be
thinking.
a hard-hitting affair. Drew McIntyre, the #1 contender, earned haphazardly, in my opinion, questionable ethics over here on the Orange brand yet again. We'll be taking on the Dragon, Ilya Dragunov.
Of course, what my partner's referring to. Last week, we're never running a show in Kansas again. The Wichita Screwjob. Seth Rollins, who was supposed to be special enforcer for the #1 contenders match, but instead screwing Moose out of an opportunity and letting this guy, Drew McIntyre, capture the #1 contendership. And McIntyre and Moose lent Rollins support in his battles against Gunther, but ultimately Rollins siding with McIntyre and screwing Moose. I mean, I'm still very, very disgusted. We've had private meetings with Seth Rollins over the matter. Unfortunately, due to privacy and just some of the things along F-bomb laden tangents that were said on all sides. We've decided to keep the transcripts of the conversation private, but Seth Rollins, obviously, after battling back and forth with Gunther for the Galactic title, I think in his mind he felt like he had to do something, and maybe he saw McIntyre as a lesser threat, or maybe he feels McIntyre might lay down for him because he knows that Moose will not. But as it stands right now, McIntyre #1 contender, and he's got a hell of a tune-up match here tonight against Ilya Dragunov, who we haven't seen here in a long while, but a man who's always down for a fight if you give him the opportunity.
Absolutely. All I know is that Seth Rollins fears Moose.
Yes, he does.
I hope Ilya Dragunov can upset the plans for the rankings as far as I'm concerned by knocking off the current #1 contender.
And Dragunov, of course, alternate universe NXT champion, very well deserved, and crowd right here, loving what they're seeing. The OCW Nebula, and I mean, listen, you look at Dragunov, you don't necessarily think physical wrestler, but this guy has gone to wars with Walter/Gunther, has gone to wars with Dijak and Carmelo Hayes. This guy's about as good as it comes when it comes to an in-ring performer, and this would be a hell of an opportunity for his career and for getting some possible momentum here on the Orange brand. We say that word a lot, but momentum and opportunities really are the name of the game here in OCW. And pointing at the camera, he's saying, you better be watching this. You better like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for Ilya Dragunov. And if you don't like Ilya Dragunov, you don't like Ilya Dragunov, fuck you. All right, and he's taking off that sexy-ass jacket. McIntyre, Dragunov, let's get it.
All right, bell has rung, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, you could see the size differential in McIntyre.
Oh
Good
my God.
fucking Christ almighty in my ass. That
Overhead belly to
something.
belly suplex.
And McIntyre immediately going after Dragunov, but don't forget, Dragunov is somebody who can take an ass load of punishment and still get up. McIntyre laying on the heavy rights and already sizing him up, maybe looking for that future shock early. And that gets him with the clothesline, tries to stomp him out, takes him down with, I think that was a shoulder tackle. Now working on the arm. I mean, just look at this. I mean, you could see it. Oh God. Oh my, okay. I was about to say Scottish Air. What a neck breaker.
Neck breaker there. Cover now.
One.
One.
Ooh, wow. And again, you could see the immediate size differential between the two. But again, no matter how big or small you are, Dragunov will absolutely make you work for it. But he is getting hammered early on, and he's already laying to the outside. And what's Drew thinking? Whoa, Drew over the top rope. We don't see that very often. Picture perfect.
Flying Scotsman there.
And Scottish Airlines is in business. Next stop, Russia. Oh, my God. Dragunov, though, into the barrier he goes. Dragunov trying to flex a little bit.
4 by the ref now. Drop kick.
And Dragunov now bringing the fight to McIntyre. Dragunov absolutely feeling it. He's got this crowd pumped up.
Standing senton there.
And now what's he
Dragunov
thinking?
now.
Oh, my God. Open hand slaps like a pure
Putting
championship
the
match.
works.
And
Count
now
7
climbing
now.
back in. And McIntyre soon to follow. And now we're back in the sacred grounds. That is the squared circle. Oh, missed move by McIntyre.
I thought that might have been Claymore country, but no, cover now.
And McIntyre kick out at 1. Now that's bringing it back a little bit. Oh, kick to the back of the head by Dragunov. Trying to maintain that control. When it comes to big guy like McIntyre controlling the match, that is your key to victory more than anything else. Dragging his face across the rope. God, I've experienced that before. That shit burns.
Indeed.
What a suplex by Dragunov. McIntyre's having a hard... Oh, not anymore. I couldn't even finish that statement for Drew McIntyre. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dragunov.
Okay, no, McIntyre's about to fucking start kicking his ass. Oh, McIntyre. Over the referee! Ass to the face! What a move by McIntyre! Referee got in the way.
The referee and the ropes.
Referee got in the way. McIntyre said no problemo. Over the top rope he goes. #1 contender showing what he's got. And no Seth Rollins tonight to keep him company. McIntyre going on his own.
And install suplex there.
Oh, McIntyre now delivering a flurry of blows to the front, to the back, to the sides, every which way. Dragunov is getting battered and bruised. And
Into the
McIntyre.
barrier.
Oh,
Count of 5.
and fans getting a little bit of action.
Oh, what a knee there.
And that's why you pay for the front row seats,
Count of
folks.
6.
Oh, and Dragunov. Oh, McIntyre resets the count.
Is McIntyre.
He wants more. And again, this happened to Finn Balor. Hubris ends up being the killer. Macbeth. Oh, McIntyre!
Oh, elbow drop and misses again. Shit like this is how you lose matches. Irish whip now.
McIntyre drop
down.
Takes him down. Little backhanded action.
Elbow shot there.
And now Dragunov. It's been a while since we've seen anything from him. Oh, no.
Yep.
Jesus
God.
Christ. Inside
That's gotta
out.
hurt.
Scottish
Oh,
kiss.
Glasgow kiss.
There's Glasgow kiss, and that might be the kiss of death.
Cover. 1, 2.
No, not
kick
quite.
out.
And McIntyre is beside himself right now. He thought that was it. Oh!
2 more. That's gotta be it.
Here we go. 1.
1.
Oh, wow.
No.
Man, those...
Veteran ring presence by Dragunov being able to grab the ropes there.
And all right, you know what? I think 12er might be the service to go. We finally got referees that know what they're doing. McIntyre. Oh, he looked like he lost himself in midair right there. Scottish
Dragunov
nothing.
trying to make him pay for it. Irish whip.
Oh,
And
they clash.
Wait,
Nothing
hang on.
happens. Wait, he fakes the top into the DDT. What a fake out by Dragunov.
Dragunov.
Now slapping
Actual
him.
chop this time.
Slapping him
And
again.
another one.
Big slaps. More slaps. Overhead slaps. DDT
Another
slap.
DDT.
Slapping the Scottish meat of McIntyre.
Pause.
Now Dragunov. Now fast forward. No rewind. Dragunov. This could be it. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. Dragunov thought he had something right there. And
Thought that was it.
he's
honestly.
stressed. The way he's clenching those fists, he is angry. And now just looking for something, and honest to God, something. McIntyre says, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Another overhead throw, and then a dive and a headbutt. Diving headbutt, as they call it. Is he about to do it again? Oh, my God. For a third time, McIntyre. It's like he's back on the British Indies. Ah, God, McIntyre's pissed off. Dragunov's busted open now. McIntyre is pissed off. This shit is not... Oh, I shouldn't say shit. This match is not over. This match is the opposite of shit. This match fucking rules. Now, McIntyre. Uh-oh. We know what this means. Here comes the countdown. Can Dragunov sidestep it? Oh, he tried, but he failed.
Nope.
Cover.
Second one probably does it. 1, 2.
Yes, it
And
does.
it does. Dragunov just not enough in the tank to beat Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior.
And McIntyre's got all the momentum on his side going into Battle Scars, but you have to wonder, number one, what does Rollins have up his sleeve? And number two, is, when is Moose coming back? We have not heard from Moose this week. I've been told he did not report to the building. But you have to wonder, even if McIntyre wins or not, Moose has got to be on his trail. Because if I'm Moose, I want to punish absolutely everybody involved in the Wichita Screwjob. And of course, that starts with Rollins, but McIntyre, it's not like he said no.
Yeah, no, very good point.
But for right now, number one contender, a great win over formidable foe. McIntyre's got momentum going into Battle Scars. But speaking of momentum, here's someone who would love the positive momentum, and maybe he's got some good mojo on his side. Next up, the Recruiter, Kenny Omega, with his former, well, I guess not, with Wes Lee flanking his side, going up against Brody King as Omega looks to get momentum of his own going into his match against the United States Champion Malachi Black. And Brody King has not been an easy tree to chop down. Only one to really do it so far being that of Jonathan Overdrive, who's been taking a rest since his brutal match at Defiance.
Yeah, no, definitely going back to back in 2 matches with the House of Black can't be good for anybody, but can the Recruiter in match number 4 tonight pick up a much needed win in his chase of the United States Championship?
And Kenny Omega is no strangers to U.S. titles, of course, very recently holding the IWGP United States Championship. And Wes Lee, speaking of championships, Wes Lee opportunity at the Internet Championship last week, falling just short, but this week accompanying, someone who, I don't know if they're friends, but someone who he respects, and Kenny Omega, of course, Kenny tweeting out that sign of respect after their match 2 weeks ago. And again, Kenny Omega with that win in that showcase match and that win over Ciampa last week, that put him as the front runner for this title. And Malachi Black, another one of the very few undefeated, unpinned champions here in OCW, and Black has definitely been a little bit more protective of his title than others have.
Yeah, it's a very real possibility. Obviously, Kenny, multiple-time IWGP US champion, but can he secure the win tonight, gain some momentum, and go into Battle Scars with the mindset that he is the next United States champion? Because what a test he has for him, not only this week, but next week as well. The House of Black is absolutely no joke.
Of course, Kenny Omega, with a victory, he'd have to change his moniker again. He's been the opener, the reopener, now the Recruiter. I wonder what he would pick if he was the champion. The champion would be a little bit too cliche. It has to be the something. Maybe, I don't know, the American, because it's the U.S. title?
Because he's Canadian. Probably not.
I was about to say that would go against his Canadian heritage.
I mean,
I don't know.
That's
That's not our prerogative to think about. That's his prerogative whenever that time comes. But speaking of comes, here comes Brody King to the ring. You know, outside of one or two exceptions, Brody King has been pretty unstoppable here in OCW so far. Obviously, that sit out tombstone. You know, it says there on the back of his jacket, that sit out tombstone means death. He's killed a couple people with that already.
Yeah. Everybody dies, in the words of Murderhawk Monster Lance Archer.
And Brody King trying to have better luck than the Murderhawk Monster did. And King immediately coming out. Oh, God. The way that Kenny Omega's body just contorted right there. That did not look good. Oh, wait a minute. Kenny, though. Kenny battling back. Wesley, some words of encouragement from the corner. Omega snap trying. Wow, that's a lot. That's a big-ass body. But Kenny Omega made that look easy. And now Omega's already in control. And whoa, wait a second. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Whoa. A pile driver of his own. Here's the cover.
Cover now.
One.
Kick out at 1 is unbelievable there, but Brody King's neck's probably one of the strongest in the business.
Yeah, I mean, Brody said, listen, that's my move. I could do it better. Fuck you. You're not winning with that. Brain buster. And Kenny immediately out the ring, but locking eyes, locking faces with the U.S. champion who sends him back in.
Omega now.
Also, Omega thinking.
Got him on the ropes, literally.
Oh, a chop. Oh, and now trapping that leg. Trapping that leg. Omega doing the smart thing, chopping down the tree from the bottom.
Irish whip now. Oh, knees.
And now double
chest.
knees to the chest. And we know how deadly Kenny Omega can be with one knee. Imagine two of them. And speaking of knee, that left knee being worked on by Omega now. And
oh, got his nose.
oh, God. Got his nose and absolutely broke his face. And now Omega over the rope. Oh, maybe looking for some kind of tornado DDT. Not being able to get it.
King now has Omega on the ropes.
Oh, but Omega sends King flying.
Kenny dumping him out.
And Malachi Black
Will
locking
Kenny fly
eyes.
here?
No, but Malachi Black locking eyes with Omega.
He
Omega
will.
Suicida! Catching King off guard, and Malachi Black has not taken his eyes off of Omega. That House of
Kenny
Black tomfuckery.
Working on the legs of King.
Oh, standing moonsault.
moonsault.
And again, Malachi Black just continuing to fix his gaze on Kenny Omega. Oh, wait, into the referee. And now Malachi Black, a little distraction, and now King throwing Omega over his head. And that sequence of events has now given Brody King all the momentum. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Kenny fighting though.
What a reversal by Omega. And now the cover. And
Cover
a
now.
1. And a 2 and a kick. Omega has maintained control for most of this match, but it doesn't take... Whoa!
Oh my
Wait
God,
a second!
He got him up.
One-winged angel!
Cover
One!
now.
2!
2.
Oh my God!
Oh, Brody King is now the second man in Overdrive history to kick out of that move.
And the fact that he could even kick out of that.
Oh,
wow!
What the distraction by
Now
Black.
the big bear squeeze.
Bear hug.
And Omega fighting out of it. I mean, the fact that
Knee
Omega
on
was
the
even able
elbows.
to get him up.
Yeah, the fact that Kenny was able to even hit the move is impressive itself. But, I mean, he's got to be feeling some type of way, you know.
No,
in
you
the
have to be,
history of that
absolutely.
move, only a singular person has kicked out of that, and it's what, you know, the Golden Star himself, Kota Ibushi, and now multiple people have either been hit with the move and not covered, or kicked out now. Here in Overdrive.
I mean, maybe Omega just hit that move a little bit too early. I mean, usually that move comes after a whole match of wear and tear. Oh my God! Sit out, Tombstone pile driver, and King getting Omega away. And well, wait a second. Black tried to put in a chair. 1, 2. Kenny kicks out of the pile driver. And now Kenny fighting back. They've kicked out of each other's finishers. That might mean the next one is it. These two guys wearing each other to the bone. Oh my God. What a clothesline
What
by
a lariat
King.
there. King looking for something now.
Oh, he might be looking for that tombstone again. Oh my God. This is
Brody.
bad.
Oh, stay out pile driver. Cover, that might be it.
1,
2.
Kenny kicks out a second time.
Kenny Omega will not die, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a finishers only match. Holy crap. And Omega rolling out. That's the only thing he can do. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God.
King. Top rope. Sit out senton. Jesus Christ.
Everybody's just been like, you know what? Let's treat this like we're all at PWG, and that's everybody's first show. Like fucking shit.
Super kick now.
And by everybody, I mean like the audience. So like, you know, they're trying to like impress them like super hard. God.
Yeah, for sure.
God bless these two guys. They've just been doing everything they can.
Speaking of, are they still PWG tag team champs?
What, House of Black?
Yeah.
Oh my, wait, dude, that did not look good. I think Brody's face hit the steps.
Oh, he's unconscious. Standing
Referee
on
at
his feet.
the count of 9. This could be it. Wait, no, King. Oh, he beats it. He beats it.
Barely get in there. I mean, Wesley had the opportunity to secure the dub there for them, but man.
Right now, Wesley just kind of working over the crowd. And Omega, I think he took a bad bounce. His face off that bottom rope. Oh, but Omega, I think he's okay. Looking okay. Countering. Does some fancy shit. Knee to the face. And now in the corner.
I was right. They are 766 days into.
Looking for that big trigger. Cover. Oh, the referee. Malachi Black's got the referee.
Oh, that's
3. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7.
Oh, no. He took the turnbuckle off.
That's 8, 9, and 10.
1, 2.
But, oh
3.
my
Doesn't
God.
matter.
King does not kick
count
out.
20.
King
Kenny
was unconscious.
Omega pinning 1/2 of the PWG World Tag Team Champions.
Wow, a huge win for Kenny Omega ahead of his U.S. title bout. Wes Lee cheering him on the whole time, but Malachi Black still staring daggers into the soul of Omega. You have to believe Kenny Omega's got one hell of a fight in front of him at Battle Scars. But good God, a one-winged angel, 2 sit-out pile drivers, and Kenny Omega wins it with the V trigger. Referee counted to probably 15. Malachi Black doing everything he can to preserve the sanctity and honor of House of Black, but Brody King comes out the loser tonight. Kenny Omega, what a monumental win for the Best Bout Machine, the opener, the reopener, the recruiter, and possibly future United States champion.
Yeah, no, but I was right. The Kings of the Black Throne, aka the House of Black, are the current 766 days and reigning PWG World Tag Team Champions.
God fucking damn, that is nutty shit.
I mean, the Rascals, aka MSK, have the single title reign, as far as I'm concerned, with 1,255 days.
Really? They held it for that long at PWG?
Yes.
God damn, that is absolutely some shit. Well, speaking of tag teams, we have a very fascinating tag team match coming up next. So, you know, I mean, we've broken down the story several times at this point. Matt Hardy.
Actually.
Do what?
2020 days.
Good fucking Christ. we broke down the story many times at this point. So Darius Martin, one half of Top Flight, right? Go back number of weeks ago, 8-man tornado tag match. Top Flight comes out with Matt Hardy in their corner for the first time. They win that match. Then they have that match against Ace Empire. 5 stars, win that match. Hardy's in their corner. Dante defeats Matt Riddle. Hardy in his corner. Darius takes Orton to the limit. Hardy in his corner. And at Defiance, the match that stole the show, the tag team championship match between the two, Top Flight almost gets it done, not quite able to. And since then, this tag division has been in utter chaos. Top Flight still with wins under their belt as a tag team. They beat the Young Bucks last week again with the help of their mentor Matt Hardy. But the Young Bucks, they beat Ace Empire, of course, being, Tanahashi and Ospreay. They've made waves since they've become a tag team, but the point is that Top Flight is where they are right now, thanks to Matt Hardy, and also the assistance of Robert Roode, who's been coming out with them on occasions as well, and Hardy has appeared for many of Roode's matches. We've said it for weeks. Matt Hardy is cooking something. Whatever he's cooking, I think that first big key ingredient, I think that comes with Top Flight winning the tag titles, which, if they do get that second opportunity, I think they could very well walk away with it. Or with them, I should say.
No, it's a very real possibility, obviously. But so what made this match in your head come about?
I'm just talking about all these tag divisions just been in complete and utter chaos over the past number of weeks. Obviously, Top Flight, Hardy, and Roode, a number of weeks ago, going up against RK Empire. So RKBRO and Ace Empire obviously have a bit of a, friendship or friendly rivalry going on. But then Ace Empire has also been mixed up with the Young Bucks, and have been mixed up with members, of Top Flight, as well as Hardy and Roode in the past number of weeks. And again, we still do not know who the number one contender is, but you have to imagine that the number one contender is sitting somewhere in this ring right now, or I guess outside the ring, because they're not all in the ring yet. But you know what I mean? You have to feel like somebody who's in this match will be competing for those tag titles. And I just figured with just all this stuff going on and just all the chaos, let's make more chaos. And here comes the man himself, star, air guitar, Hiroshi Tanahashi, of course, his tag partner Will Ospreay, in that triple threat later tonight between himself, Nick Jackson, and Dante Martin. And Tanahashi, he's done a lot in OCW so far. He's had showcase matches, done well in those. Obviously, Ace Empire and Top Flight have worked phenomenally together, and now an interesting combination being paired up with Matt Riddle, who is one half the current tag team champions in RKBRO, who are still undefeated as a tag team.
Absolutely impressive by them so far, for sure. But with this match, obviously the winning team has the opportunity. Well, I don't know, because it's weird, because obviously it's a mixed match team right now. But I feel like you gotta favor Martin and Hardy here, because at least they know each other well enough that a win for either of them is a win for Top Flight, compared to Tanahashi and Riddle winning.
Obviously Riddle would like a win. Riddle does have a loss as a singles competitor, that coming against Darius's brother Dante, and of course this match with a 20-minute time limit. We also have to think back a few weeks ago, right? That Top Flight, Hardy, and Roode match versus RK Empire ended in a time limit draw. So even though RK-Bro has the win over Top Flight as a tag team,
wheelbarrow, springboard DDT.
I really feel like in recent weeks there really hasn't been one singular entity that has risen up as that obvious next #1 contender. I mean, obviously, Top Flight, you know, that would be the most likely choice, just given they just challenged and had a great match. And they continue to have great matches.
Riddle.
Alabama
Alabama
slam it by
slam
Riddle.
there.
But Ace Empire has also put on phenomenal matches. The Young Bucks, you know, obviously they were in one of the first tag matches in OCW history. And, you know, they had that great match with Top Flight last week and had a great match with Ace Empire, which they won. So, I mean, again, there's just so much chaos in this tag division right now. And Matt Riddle tweeted earlier, no one has been named, but maybe, just maybe, we'll know something by the end of the night. I mean, I told them they need to fucking decide, so who knows? I got my phone on me. No big notifications yet, but I'll keep y'all updated.
Tanahashi, being a smart tag team competitor, taking out both members.
That's that veteran instinct kicking in, and oh god, Matt Hardy ain't quite the competitor he used to be, and that might be a crushing blow. Oh wait, Darius though. Darius. Oh, trying to take out Riddle. Oh, and Riddle's getting some revenge for that.
He's gonna pay for it now.
Oh wait, no,
Oh, no.
Bulldog. What a counter by
Bulldog.
Darius. But Darius can't take out Riddle because he's focused on Tanahashi. But he still takes
Taking out.
Tanahashi down. And Matt Hardy
Oh,
back
now.
up.
Hardy back up. Tagging in now.
And here comes Big Money Matt. And Big Money Matt is going to take a big money... I wouldn't call that flop, but he got taken down. And Matt manages to knock Riddle off the rope, at least temporarily. Oh, wait, we're going to make
Oh,
a choke.
Tanahashi.
Oh, Tanahashi got that locked in?
Locking the legs now.
Oh, wait. Oh, Hardy's fading
Hardy
fast.
is in trouble.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he's not.
Elbows now.
Maybe faking that. Wait. Oh, into a cover. One. Oh,
One.
wow.
With Martin covering him.
And I mean that Martin just being out there to help, that again, that shows that influence of Matt Hardy, of being obviously well-traveled, well-accomplished, highly knowledgeable tag wrestler. Oh god, what a suplex.
What a German there. Tanahashi now tagging into Riddle.
A suplex that would make a German man smile by Tanahashi. Oh, Darius though, Hurricane Rana. And now Dante has the singles victory over Riddle, but Darius, of course, you know, probably still very familiar with Riddle and his moveset. Two great athletes. Riddle, a bit more of a physical one with his punches, but Matt Hardy using some good old-fashioned wrestling tactics to take this boy down. In a headbutt.
Oh, headbutt.
Headbutts 3 fills me with glee, says Matt Hardy. Belly to belly. And Riddle already back up. He's absolutely flailing around. And now he picks up Matt, plants them on the O.
Tag back into Tanahashi. The two veterans of the match now.
Oh, neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker there.
Swinging neck breaker's been very popular tonight. Another one for Hardy. Possibly a prelude to a twist of fate.
A lot of frequent tags in this match.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and it's very fascinating. Fast-paced tag match. These guys know they only have 20 minutes, so of course I'm sure somebody wants a winner eventually, and a kip up, a head scissors, or hurricane, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Who cares at this point? And here comes Hardy back in. Now lock up. And Hardy now picks him up, little suplex into the corner. Tanahashi, little spin move to get back up. Gets back up in style. And Hardy, a backbreaker with a little bit of sass to it. Here's the cover. One. Kick out at 1.
Kick out. Honestly, this has been really back and forth so far.
Yeah, it has. I really haven't seen any clear-cut person take control.
Cover.
And Darius trying to show that experience getting in, but Riddle just a bit too fast for Darius to stop.
Lying in from the opposite corner.
But I think the fact that Darius is doing that is... Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait. Hardy, top rope.
Wait a minute. What's he thinking here?
Matt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shoulder tackle.
Top rope tackle. I thought he was thinking swanton, but no. Not trying to go the way of Brother Nero, and now
Tagging the Riddle now.
Tanahashi's still in the ring. He doesn't quite know where he is. Okay, now he does.
Riddle looking to go for that RKO not once but twice.
In
But
a battle of the
nothing
mats
connecting.
here. Battle of the mat as Matt
No,
looking for that
twist of fate. No,
but
Riddle
Matt
counters.
fights out. Now Matt picking up Matt and sends Matt to the mat. What a maneuver.
Stop it.
Now Riddle dragging Hardy just a little bit. Hardy back up.
I think Riddle was looking to set up the bro mission there.
Oh, and Riddle's about to be in a bad way, but Hardy can't keep him down.
Spear.
Takes him down. A little modified spear action. And now on the W
what
with
a
the
knee shot.
Matt Hardy taking a lot of punishment here. And
Again,
Riddle
looking for that kick to set up the bro mission now, and it connects. Now the elbows.
This bro mission has put away many a competitor. Oh, Darius needs to get there now.
Darius.
Oh, no.
Tanahashi taking out Darius. This may be it.
Oh, this could be huge. This could be huge. Matt Hardy. He's fighting.
Fading.
Oh, he breaks out of it, though. And now Tanahashi and Darius are fighting on the outside.
But honestly, absolutely phenomenal work by Tanahashi, doing for the first time in the history of Overdrive what anyone with common sense would do when their partner goes for a submission maneuver.
And that's that veteran instinct of Tanahashi. But now Riddle to the outside. Now everybody but Hardy is out there. And what's Hardy thinking? Hardy saying, I'm too old for that over-the-top rope shit. Throwing Riddle back in the ring. Oh, wait, but now trying to neutralize Tanahashi while he's got the chance. Oh, Tanahashi taking control.
Elbows with Tanahashi now.
And this is giving Riddle ample time to recover. And now Riddle's going to come to the aid.
Now Riddle taking advantage. Oh, but Hardy countering.
And Riddle, he thought he had something right there, but Matt Hardy fighting out. Oh, and
Riddle,
not for long, though.
Another spear there.
Matt was like, hit me with your best shot, and Riddle was like, okay, bro.
Count of 4. Riddle.
And Hardy's down, and Darius, if I'm Darius, you don't want to get down. And
count of 5
now he gets down. And now Riddle to the outside.
Now Hardy's back up. Oh, but distracted by Martin. Hardy.
But now the counts reset. Now both Darius and Matt on the outside. Darius, though, Matt tells him, go back to your post. I will be waiting.
Oh, Hardy planning Riddle now.
I feel like Matt Hardy's been in this match the longest.
Definitely a good bit. Throwing Riddle back into the ring, not looking for a count-out victory.
We have reached the 8.5-minute mark, and here comes Tanahashi again. And Matt not tagging out. Little crossbody by
Flying
Tanahashi.
Elbow. Yep.
Wait,
twist of fate.
Can he get it? Here we go.
Sliding into the cover.
One. Oh, Riddle right there.
Riddle again flying in to break it up.
And he's still too fast for Darius. And now a neck breaker. A twist of neck. And a tag into Darius. We haven't seen Darius in a while. This could be very beneficial. And the two trying to, I guess someone trying to do a solar tackle. Nothing coming. Now Darius. Oh, wait. Tanahashi. Little corkscrew leg action. Oh, and slap to the face.
Disrespectful slap there.
Toying with the young man. Tanahashi has no patience for the youth right now. He says, fuck
about 32
them
seconds
kids.
away from being halfway into this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Tanahashi top rope now.
Looking for that splash. Picture
Splash
perfect.
connects.
Oh, Tanahashi.
But will he get the cover?
Tanahashi's ribs are hurt. One. Two. Hardy breaks it up. And ladies and gentlemen.
Darius, kip up. Oh, drop kick to the back of Tanahashi now.
And ladies and gentlemen, Darius Martin feeling it. We have officially hit the halfway point in this match. Either match goes by pinfall, submission, or time limit draw.
Working on the back now of Tanahashi, probably a smart idea.
And Riddle watching on, his tag partner getting clobbered by those big money haymakers. And more big money haymakers. I was hoping to go for one more. I had another pun lined up. Anyways, now Darius. Oh, Darius looked like he might be going for the corner for a sec, but instead deciding to focus on... Oh, wait a minute. Now with Tanahashi out. With Tanahashi out, no one there to stop Darius from taking out Riddle. Riddle's down. Now Darius has got to get him back in the ring. You got to get him back in the ring. Trying to do just that. Oh, Tanahashi, though. Scoop slam. And an elbow drop. And Riddle's still down, at least for right now. Back in the ring, Darius goes. Tanahashi climbing back in. Now picking up Darius, and Tanahashi needs to get some kind of upward momentum, and he sends Darius upward on that.
Sending him flying now. Looking for yet another splash, maybe? No.
And he needs to stop. Oh, trying to get the elbow drop.
Misses.
He couldn't stop. Oh, swinging neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker.
Here's the cover.
But Riddle's right there.
And now it looks like things have reset here. Hardy, vicious blow to Tanahashi. We are about to reach the 12-minute mark. And Hardy working on the leg, maybe trying to get some kind of submission. I don't know if Hardy's got any in his back pocket, but...
Hardy, side effect again. But no, again, really in front of the corner of Riddle. I mean, he barely had to step over the ropes to break that up.
I think Hardy was just trying to flex there, real talk. I don't think he was actually going for an honest to God pin. I think he was just trying to fucking intimidate. Oh, wait a second. I think Tanahashi might be busted open. Getting some tag team action done on him. Drops him on his back.
Planting him.
Oh, and this could be big. Here comes Darius. And Darius showing love to the Hurricane. Saying you, brother, but there's no brother there to say you too. And tagging back in Hardy. And Hardy might be looking for that twist of fate once more. Oh, but Tanahashi says, I'm going to twist your fate.
Oh.
Hardy, a nasty spill to the outside. Now Hashi.
Phenomenal work by Hashi.
Right hook. Oh, he's going to... Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, dropping him back first on the apron. Oh, but Hardy now. Looking for Nero's edge. Oh, no, a powerbomb.
Oh, my God. Powerbomb.
But does he have the space to get Hashi back in the ring?
I mean, with Darius down, is that really the smartest decision he can make? In my opinion, I try and go for a count-out win here.
And Matt Hardy saying he's trying to delete Tanahashi. Oh, referee at the count of 6.
Honestly, if Hardy can pick Tanahashi up and hit one more move here, terrible decision.
Wait, but Hashi's still down. Hardy can still get back in the ring. He does.
But Tanahashi's at the ring here, right? He just has to get up. Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Count of 8. Oh, and there he goes.
The ref takes like 40 seconds to count to 10. So, you know?
I mean, it's always when he gets to like 8, he like slows his roll. Uh-oh, random tag team maneuver school. Back, body, drop.
It'll be like 3, and then it's like 15 seconds, then 4.
Oh, Riddle sizing up.
20 seconds, then 5.
Sizing up. Oh, that kick.
Into the elbows.
And hammer and anvil.
Elbows connecting.
Bro mission. Referee's
into
not looking.
Into the bro mission. Can Tanahashi get in the ring first?
Oh, whoa. Darius powers out of that immediately.
Matt gets to him, yeah.
And Matt Hardy says, I'm not needed. Oh, but Riddle has to be pissed off. And wait a second. What is this? Whoa! Hey!
Oh my God!
Whatever the fuck that was just broke my fucking
Rana
brain.
Into a powerbomb. No cover though.
Oh my God! No cover. Those are the kind of bars you want to get into. The splash.
Splash. Ref. 1,
2. Oh, Hardy. Still with some gas in the tank. We have less than 5 minutes to go in this match, folks. No clear winner in sight.
Unbelievable.
God,
But yet
that whole sequence.
yet
melted my
another
brain.
tag team title match goes on forever.
Well, it's not a tag
here
team title
on the
match. It's a
Orange
tag
brand.
team match.
Tag match
And Riddle.
for title implications goes on forever yet again, ladies and gentlemen. It's like no one can finish the match here.
Well, I mean, regardless, it's either pinfall, submission, or whatever happens in the next 4 minutes. Now Tanahashi's about to be in a worse way. Worse for wear. So, oh, God, I could hear the impact of that right hook.
Elbow. Clothesline.
But Hashi immediately. Oh, but now Hashi getting that revenge. Matt Hardy's about to be in a worse way. Oh, what are they thinking here? Oh, the lawn dart, the classic, and he hits him. Oh, now an armbar, I mean, I don't know. I think this is going to be a time limit draw, real talk. Like, I can't see either of these guys finding that right, just window, to make something happen. I mean, that suplex is a great start, but, oh, I thought he was going to go twist the fate again. Oh, Hardy now bringing Riddle over to that corner, and this could be bad. This could be bad. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my God. Shades to his old tag partner and his brother, and Riddle trying desperately to get out. And Darius says, I will help you. Oh, now he's going to help himself to some Tanahashi. He's got to knock him out. He's got limited time.
Oh.
Middle rope stunner. And Riddle unwisely getting back
down
in.
Now.
And a TFKO or sliced bread could win it here for Darius. Oh, Riddle's going to the wrong corner.
Wait.
Riddle's to the wrong
Wait
corner.
a minute.
Oh, Bulldog.
Bulldog.
Oh, his window's closing. Slice! Bread!
Cover.
One!
1,
2!
2.
No!
Kick out back.
My goodness! And the sliced bread cannot get it done.
I mean, eventually, you gotta admit that these matches are just clearly for ratings. No one cares about winning on the Orange brand.
Everybody cares about winning. That's why we're kicking out at 2 to finishers, damn it. And Matt Riddle, he might have another one lined up. He has not hit that RKO, and it looks like he's not going to. Tanahashi.
1 minute, 40 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait. Twist of fate. He's got to get that cover now. One.
Nope. Broken up.
And Hardy was just trying to end it quickly. Now Darius. Darius. Oh, my God. Little corkscrew moonsault action.
Very interesting here, ladies and gentlemen.
Darius. He's got a minute left to do something. And he's going to leave the work to his mentor.
Tag in by Hardy.
Oh.
Sling blade by Tanahashi. Cover now. 1, 2.
Oh, my God.
Broken up. 50 seconds remaining.
And we might have another draw here, folks. We might just have another draw.
I just want to break kayfabe here for a moment. I think it's kind of bullshit that Hardy hit one move and then nothing happened for 45 seconds, but the star rating bar continued to fill up by itself mysteriously.
I don't control that. Diesel Dave controls that.
I think shenanigans.
Oh, wait, Hardy might be doing the smartest thing in this match. Not yet.
Nope.
I mean, Riddle's still there.
18 seconds remaining. 15. 14.
Ticking down, and I don't know if they're going to get it.
10.
I don't know if they're going to get
9,
it. 6.
8. Fuck no, they're not. 5. 4.
3. 2, 1. Time limit draw.
And yet another time limit draw in the hands of Overdrive Orange.
And we still do not have a clear-cut winner.
This is a joke.
No, it's not a joke. These guys are so evenly matched they take each other to the limit, and that's still not enough. And wait, hold on a second. My phone just buzzed. Oh, shit. I think a certain somebody was watching that match because this is huge. We just got huge news. This match didn't have a winner, but you know what match is going to have a winner? The one at Battle Scars. We take you back to tweet, motherfucker. Huge news. Randy Orton responding to Matt Riddle's tweet just now at Super King of Bros. Let's just fight all of them, damn it. Set the table, get the good chairs. Let's see who can climb the ladder. Randy Orton has just announced, he also sent me a text message with context. He has just announced a 4-way tag team TLC between RKBRO, Top Flight, the Young Bucks, and Ace Empire. That is going to be our main event of Battle Scars.
The fuck they think they are? The Dudleys?
I mean, as of right now, they can be whoever the fuck they want, but that is our main event for Battle Scars. That announcement has shaken me.
Let me guess. 40-year-old Randy Orton has decided to revive TLC 1 through 3. Let me guess. At Break the Ceiling. At Break the Ceiling, we're gonna have TLC 2.
He just wanted to bring the TLC is a match type, you fucking fucker. All right, all right. We're not trying to replicate someone else's history. We're trying to create our own history, you motherfucker.
We're gonna have TLC 3 on a random episode of Overdrive.
And then TLC 4 is gonna be on Roulette Night. Yes, that is my master plan, except it's not. You are pulling shit out of your 2.5 dimensional asshole. That does not ruin the fact that this is a monumental announcement, one way or the other.
Yeah, all I know is when I see Top Flight versus the Young Bucks versus RKBRO, TLC 2 at Break the Ceiling, I'm like, really interesting. Very interesting.
Well, while you spout your bullshit, that does not take away from the fact that this is a huge announcement, and with a time limit draw in that last match, this next match has no time limit. Dante Martin, Nick Jackson, Will Ospreay, 3 of the 4 tag teams being represented. One of these guys.
Speaking of TLC,
looking to get. If you're about to bring up some random shit from the Learning Channel, I don't want to hear it. Fuck that channel. But, ladies and gentlemen, somebody right here is going to get momentum for that TLC match at fucking Battle Scars. I am beside myself. This has been a crazy ass night of OCW programming across the board. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event.
Not that it's not weird that you had a tag team match featuring guys who are related to the triple threat match that is the main event just right before Randy Orton tweets out the fact that we're gonna have a TLC match next week. Maybe.
You're acting.
Maybe.
You're acting like I control that shit. You're acting like I'm the one who edits the bumpers, who goes into some program. I don't know. Let's call it Photoshop for convenience, and types up these little fake tweets that in absolutely no way are related to actual tweets with extra e's, because this is Twitter. You act like I have all this power that clearly I don't have. I'm just the manager of champions.
All I'm saying, I find it mighty suspicious that a tag team match featuring tag team members of the other 3 guys in this match goes to a time limit draw, and then magically, there's a TLC announcement.
You're implying that I have a device in front of me that can go to these theoretical tweets that I quote unquote made in some photogram called, let's just call it photo bucket for convenience. You're acting like I have all this power. You know that we're on equal playing fields, that we have the same amount of power. You are implying that I have power that I wish I had, but I clearly don't. How dare
making
you?
His way to the ring
How
now.
fucking dare you?
And what's also wild is this will be Nick Jackson's first legitimate shot at the tag team championships that he and his brother never got the opportunity to really compete for in the first place due to the fact that due to some shifty officiating by the hands of Fiverr referees, the Young Bucks haven't seen the title picture since.
You're acting like I haven't gone into Sony Vegas, hit Alt and then hit the arrows to go frame by frame to see that Jackson was doing this tap out motion before his partner or his brother could get there to break it up. We have reviewed the footage as thoroughly as possible, good sir. And the fact that you're still going on about this baby back bullshit is shenanigans.
I have seen none of this footage.
I tried to show it to you, but you and Alex were trying to go order fucking wings or some shit.
Alright, those wings were fire, first of all.
Yeah, and you missed your chance to see the evidence right in front of your face.
I've asked for multiple weeks to see this evidence. Alright, me and Alex order wings twice a month. What about the other 2 weeks? Out of the 9 weeks I've asked for this. So what about the other 4 weeks?
I don't know. You ask me. Anyways, there's a match going on right here. Our main event is underway. Ospreay trying to take control. And Dante hits him with the DDT, planning Ospreay. Here's the cover. One. Kick out at 1. I mean, honestly, I gotta go with Ospreay in this match. I mean, Ospreay obviously wants to win this for his team to get the momentum, but Will Ospreay has also just had a lot of trouble getting that singles victory sunset flip. Now Nick Jackson, though, taking control, a little scoop slam action. Thought maybe he was going to be looking for... Oh, what? Did anyone see that kip up that Dante just did? That was some freaky shit.
Handspring, springboard, and head to there.
And Dante ready to get a weapon. Here's the cover by Ospreay.
Broken up by Martin. Kick, and kick again.
Oh, DDT! Da-da-ta on the O. Now Jackson trying to lay waste to Martin. And Ospreay just kind of... Whoa! Tornado da-da-ta onto the apron.
Stop it.
And now Ospreay goes in and goes out. And picks up the kendo stick.
That Singapore cane.
Uh-oh. Will Ospreay's stalking. Oh!
Singapore cane. Oh, no. Take it out of his hand.
A reversal. Reversal of fortune. But now Jackson breaking up those shenanigans. And Dante's like, I don't like that you did that. And Ospreay's saying, I don't like you in general.
Martin.
And Martin, reverse DDT. Jackson flying on the Ospreay.
Ospreay kicking Martin now.
Ospreay
bodies
somehow
everywhere.
Back up.
Spear. Drop kick.
This is, everything is just absolutely just fucking chaotic.
Mayhem unfolding in the main event of Pride here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And Ospreay sends them both into the ring. Oh, now he's got that
steel chair. Now all 3 men.
Oh,
steel
right to the head.
We talked about unprotected headshots, guys.
I'm sure he protected them.
Where?
Oh my God.
He protected them, all right.
Uh-oh. Nick Jackson.
Smashing in the face of Will Ospreay
Jackson
now.
with that Papa slice bread.
Cover. 1.
And Nick
kick
says,
to the shoulder.
And Nick back at the Papa Con with the dick. Oh my God.
Dante out now.
And Dante standing, but obviously standing.
Sledgehammer to the knees of Ospreay. Not like he doesn't need those to walk.
Destroying Ospreay.
And or does all the cool flippy shit.
And Dante walking, but walking with his legs spread a little further apart, no doubt.
Martin! Planting Nick Jackson.
Hurricane Rana. This is nuts. This is crazy. Everything about this. Oh, wait.
Trying to elevate himself to the top, but no. Springboard head to the helicopter style.
Oh, drop kick intercepted. And stomped to the
stomach.
Yeah, look more to the dick.
Elbow drop to the leg now.
Super kick by Jackson.
Super kick.
But Jackson falls. Jackson can't get the cover. And Ospreay is going to take
now.
Oh,
my God. Stepping on the arm of Jackson there.
Ospreay taking immediate advantage of the situation.
Kick to the lower back. And now both Jacksons have a history of minor back injuries. Matt, a little bit more than the other. Oh,
Anything you
slice
could do,
leg
I
by
can do
Ospreay.
better. Anything you could do, I can do better, says Ospreay. Now Dante trying
Martin.
to take control. Woo!
Oh.
Look at that.
Sunset flip. Cover now. Ospreay immediately breaking it up, saying, "No way. Not in my house." Ospreay. Stiff elbow.
Ospreay had that sledgy up for a second, that Papa Khan. And speaking of, ooh, Jackson almost landing on it. Now elbows by Ospreay. Jackson is incapacitated for the moment. Oh God, face
buster.
first in the O. And this could be
Cover
oh shit
now.
for Dante.
1, 2,
Yes, it
3.
is.
Will Ospreay is elevated. Elevated to the top tonight, picking up major momentum heading into Battle Scars next week, looking to capture those prideful tag team titles.
And the first singles victory in OCW for Ospreay, and a well-earned one. 2 formidable foes stood in his way, but Ace Empire, the upper hand going into TLC.
The aerial
Wow.
assassin picking up a much-needed win, gaining massive momentum, proving he's still got it. But now,
The
Battle
stage.
Scars is less than
A week
whatever
away.
7 times 24 is.
Dude, it is. Whew. I'm exhausted, man. That was a rush, not just on my brand, but your brand as well. Everything tonight, the men and women continuing to do what they do week after week. And that's just step it up and work their fucking asses off. And after a roller coaster of a night and a roller coaster main event, the stage is set for Battle Scars. Elias, your thoughts on OCW programming tonight?
Absolutely wonderful Overdrive Championship Wrestling for yet another week. The Zenith brand, I think, was finally able to get that edge back this week, much needed. But
pretty even.
I can't deny that the Orange brand put up a solid fight this week. You know, outside of the always significantly bullshit tag team matches that happen to end in draws and the star meter just magically shoots itself up.
We
But other
don't
than
control
you know,
that. Diesel Dave does. We've been over this.
yeah,
There's
no,
a process.
all I know
There's a
since you bitched-
system.
All I know is that since you bitched about not being invited to the cookout, random shenanigans have been happening with the star ratings. I don't know if Dave is out here trying to appease people. You know, I haven't gotten pigeon mail in a minute.
I mean,
the
Dave's
pigeon.
not really an appeaser, though. Real talk.
But regardless, doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's about Overdrive being the best professional wrestling promotion on the planet Earth, which is what we continue to do. But next week, we've got Battle Scars. We've got Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, Kevin Owens and Ricochet. We've got the unbelievable main event, which will be that TLC Fatal 4-Way Tag match. We've got the Queen Zelina taking on Bayley and much more. And of course, the interpromotional match, first of its kind, Shooting Stars versus the Odd Couple. I can't wait for next week.
It's gonna be a match of blood, bruises, and broken hearts. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm sorry I interrupted your outro, but I wanted to say that. Go ahead, partner.
No, absolutely. Battle Scars will never fade. With that being said, I have been Elias Storm, the PNG of Power, the 2.5G/D Master of Excellence. He is the manager of champions, Stanley Brewer, and for Overdrive Championship Wrestling. Thank you and good night.
We'll see y'all next week. Where's the button? There it is.